What's up, Facebook family, Facebook, YouTube? Oh, let me go live on Instagram right quick. Give me a second. Take Instagram live. All right, live there. Peace to the family. We at Conscious Heads, where Conscious Heads, we take care of your head inside and out, inside and out. And we have been gone. We've been gone for almost damn near 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks now. Last week we went to go live, and all of a sudden, some kind of way, I ended up in Facebook Central Bookings. Uh, I don't know exactly what happened. I tried to press the buttons through StreamYard. Next thing I know, they was like, investigating my page or whatever. But I was in there for 24 hours, and I'm out. I'm out. And when they let me out, they just said, okay, your page is restored. They didn't give any reason, any reason. They just said your page is restored. Thank you, and let me back out. But you know, uh, that's why we didn't come on last week. But we back. We back at it again, and we just waiting for Kenny and BA to come in. But we're gonna go ahead and just set it off anyway. So how y'all feeling tonight? How's everybody feeling tonight? Uh, we here, Conscious Heads. We in Baltimore, 219 East 25th Street. So let me just say this: come on out to Conscious Heads, man, and get your hair cut. Come out, get your hair cut. Uh, we do have walk-ins available. We mostly want you to make an appointment, but we can just give out the number to the shop. You can call out. You can get it over Google. We'll give it out. I'll put it in the actual comments, the number for the shop, so you can actually give us a call. But come on out. We have many vets here on the floor, brother Ricardo. So everybody that pretty much comes on the show, barbers or a client in our barbershop. That's pretty much it. So yeah, we take care of your head inside and out. It will be 24 years. 24 years we've been in business. August the 17th. August 17th. That's on Marcus, the Honorable Marcus Garvey's birthday, and we specifically we definitely wanted to open up on his birthday because we look at him as one of the grandfathers of the whole movement, the RBG movement. Even though we know it was people before him, but we pay honor and respect to the Honorable Marcus Garvey. So that's why we open on August the 17th. And again, it will be 24 years that we've been in business here on 25th Street in Baltimore, and which they call Black Wall Street. They even got a sign where they name uh Black Wall Street. And it's a lot of younger businesses that's down the street that they got a lot of clothing and things of that nature. Uh I don't know what else I think they got clothing and some food. I think it's some food shops down there, but it's like Caribbean food that we have on this block. We have Terra Cafe. We have the Subway. The Subway is even black owned here on the street. And
Taste
the
this.
one across, taste this, taste this across the street.
The
So it's
sister
a
with the cupcakes with the
yeah,
band.
the young
Yeah,
ladies, young
girls.
ladies.
Yeah, they got some nice stuff.
Yeah, man, and they got about 2 or 3 vans, I think, that they do.
Yeah.
That
Yep. It's
they
like two,
they
three vans.
yeah, they be everywhere. And
Then the
them
brothers
young, I,
with the clothes. Then they got the people with the I guess you call it a smoke shop, where they got all types of paraphernalia when it comes to cannabis.
yeah, okay, yeah. So I mean, yeah, they got that, and it is many other stores, but
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a
Not,
lot it's a lot of stores.
yeah.
Yeah, on 25th Street. So y'all got to come through here, but definitely come through. You got Reflection Eternal that's down off of 25th. They on
St. Paul.
St. Paul Street. And used to be the greenhouse. And now the greenhouse is, I think, moving on St. Is it down St. Paul Street?
Basically, right there, St. Paul at 23rd, right down there. Next, you might as well say next door to me. I think it's called Mama Coco's or something like that.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they changing the name. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So they'll be opening back up again, changing the name with a new menu, things of
Yeah,
that nature. So let's see, we have them there. And Flourish. Flourish used to be inside of the greenhouse. And
yeah,
Flourish, I don't have the address now, but they actually on Harford Road, Peace to Sister Elijah, are coming back. And I think it's called Nourish to Flourish now. So she's doing like yoga classes there. She's doing meditation, all kinds of stuff, to help people heal their spirit and everything. So it's a lot going on. I know a lot of times people don't think that we got, a lot of black businesses and different things, but it's stuff that's going on in the community. And, we just want to help to promote that and all. So let's just kind of like, in general. So I'll just start off real quick. Brother Ricardo, how you feeling? How you feeling today, sir?
I'm good, bro. Can't complain.
Good, 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 good. How was it? How was the day at the shop, man?
It was slow.
Slow, slow.
It was slow, but that's what That's what come with the territory of being a barber. It was crazy because it seemed like it might not have just been our shop, even
No,
like
it wasn't.
across the country. But I saw a barber on there posting like, "Well, when it's slow, that's when you recalibrate your clippers and you cut your own hair or you cut your fellow barber's hair. You get each other right, and you know what I mean. You tidy the shop up, man. You know what I mean. You gear up and you get your rest and you get tightened up so when it's time to really get to have your stamina right, you got it together, you know. I mean, I'm grateful for these days too, though. You know what I mean? Because it made me think back to when times where it was always slow for me. You know what I'm saying? When I was just
Nah,
getting started. So um, it's good to have those days of reflection too, man. You know, you don't want to always just be running, running, running. So when it slow down a bit, it give you time to, and that's what I did. I kind of like just clean my area up a little more than usual. Reset some blades and stuff like that. Of course, get my reading and I always keep a book on hand. Um, and I was pretty much in there by myself for a good part of the day up until the afternoon, up until Kenny came in. But yeah, I was in there for about a good maybe about 10 hours a day. I got there this morning about 6:30. I had a
yeah,
person, then I left, went to the gym, came back, and sat there until about what? When I left you, which was around about 7. So I
yeah,
was there,
yeah,
but then yeah, you might as well say yeah. The 2 hours I had like at the gym, that was probably the only time I wasn't there today. But yeah, yeah,
yeah, man. You really represent hard work and dedication, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really, I
appreciate it.
mean, represent that. And that's one thing I respect about you. Like, and I know we even in the shop, we'll debate about certain things, but I don't debate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't debate a whole lot. We will go at, I mean, have some differences and stuff like that. I mean, which
Yeah,
is what it is, but I mean, it's brothers at the end of the day. And I respect your work ethic, man. Like, I mean, like, more than a whole lot of other people in general. I mean, because man, I mean, if it's one thing, wherever we disagree on different points or whatever, you
yeah,
represent that hard work. You represent like yo
yeah,
getting in there, making it happen. And I saw and I saw you as people want to go back and look at your interview that we actually did. But I saw you put it all on the line, man. I see you leave it all on the floor. Like you just, what I mean, when you got into it, you was like, man, I know it's getting ready to be a process. I know this is going to be a hard process. And man, you just you went in a way that I've never seen before. Even in myself. I mean, even though we all grind, we all went through it. You know what I mean, and had our
yeah.
different grinds and stuff. But you went in a way that was just like wild and crazy. And for you to be sitting here to be a very successful barber, it just like I said, it represents hard work and dedication, man. So we definitely appreciate you for all you've been doing, with conscious heads and helping to get that bill change. We went down to
Oh
Annapolis
yeah,
and got that bill change and everything, which was
definitely.
big, man, for the whole state of Maryland. Glad that we could,
What's up,
you
kid?
know, um, be together to do that. So yeah,
Definitely.
man. Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to big you up on
I
that,
appreciate that, bro.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So family, so you're looking for hard work and look, we got a lot of people that come through the boot camp. And so our philosophy, the things that we've been doing, the people that we've been able to bring on board, we taking stuff to the next level, man. Because again, we don't want this field of barbering to be like a field of just like, oh, I can get
Not a
in and get
hobby.
I can get in and get over. Yeah, you know what I mean? A hobby.
Not a
I can
hobby.
get in and get over. I
Yeah.
could be drunk on the job. I could be high on the job. It's like, nah, man. And even when you look at our grandfathers and things of that nature, we ain't giving no excuses, but they like to drink, but they would drink when they got off.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, sometimes they even drink on the weekend. A lot of
Yeah.
times, when they
Weekend
use
warriors. That's what it
weekend
turns.
warriors. you know. So it's about discipline. That's just the walk of life, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So look, so we just want to, what I mean. My brother Kenny is in the building now. Let's just talk about a couple things we got going on before we get into it. Let's see. We got uh the free haircuts that we've been doing on Saturdays. So this Saturday we will be back in effect with the free haircuts. So if you know some people, family, please, share the flyer, share the information. Give me a holler, inbox me. You got a program and you dealing with some young people or people who just can't afford to get their hair cut or whatever, come through. Some people want to come through and just be models for the barbering student, and I'm right there working with them. Come on through. We want to cut before the end of the year. We said 3K cuts that we want to actually be able to do. So we behind on that, but we got to get rolling with that. So that's every Saturday. Hopefully we may be, if it's nice outside, we may set up outside this weekend. Uh, and even better, it's a senior citizen home down the street. We're gonna talk to them, and we may even set up a couple blocks down the street where the senior citizen building is. We may set up down there, so we'll see what happens with that. But we got heads to cut, and we hope that if people who need the service, that you can even bring them to us, or things of that nature. So yeah, let's make that happen, family. Let's make that happen. Kenny, KC
What
Cuts,
up?
what's going on? What's going on with you?
What up? Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can definitely hear you. We
All
definitely
right,
hear
all right.
you.
We in the building.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got any? I mean, what's up with you though, man? How was your day?
It was pretty chill. I mean, I was in the shop with Cardo for a little bit today. I had to do some running around. I had to do some
Slow
yard work
to-
again. Huh? What'd you say?
I was telling them it was slow today.
Yeah. Hey, yo, look at this guy BA talking about I'm here in the chat, yo. Yo, that don't
Oh,
count. You BA talking about I'm here. I just read it. Look in the chat. Yo, you're not on the
oh,
screen.
he must be in a private chat. Okay.
You're not on the screen, BA. We don't want to hear you
Yeah, I
talk
was
about
here
you,
for
BA.
like 25 minutes.
Nah, you
Yeah,
ain't here for the
okay. Yeah,
damn
we only
25
been on
minutes.
we only been on the line. Yeah, but it was a chill day, man. I had to go to NVA and take care of some stuff there, but other than that, it was a chill day.
All right. And see that BA came in the building, and he ain't the type person you say, "How was your day, bro?" You know what I mean? He just not that type of person. You got to figure out another way to say it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's going on? What's going on, BA?
Why you worried about it?
Yeah, see, he a
There you
different type
go,
of
there you
person.
go,
Different
there
type
you
of
go,
person.
there you go.
You know, you don't you just can't. I mean, hey man, man. I know one day, Kenny. I know what I know what day Kenny was leaving out
What,
the
yo?
door. Kenny was leaving out the door, and I think he tried to get some brothers some love, and he tried to tell BA he loved you. Like, I love you. He said, man, go ahead,
I
man.
love you,
Go ahead, man. Get up
BA. Yo, he was uncomfortable as a mug, yo.
there. Man,
I
get
think
out of
I,
here
I
with
think
that,
he
man.
malfunctioned, yo. I think his brain malfunctioned when I said that to him, yo.
No, it functioned
Man,
well. I told you to get the fuck out of here.
Jesus. Yeah.
It did function very clearly.
Hey, man,
Thank
man,
you, BA. Thank you.
what's wrong with you, BA, man? What, you know what I mean? Where the love at, man? Why you so hard? Why you so hardcore, man? All right,
Pause.
yo. Pause. Yo.
Ain't no love in the heart of town, man.
Okay. You is from around 4x4, right?
Right outside of it.
Okay. All right. I can see why you so hard, man. you had to survive your whole life. Survive your whole
Yeah,
life. But
pause. Yeah.
man, how was that a pause, man?
All right,
All right,
I'm gonna
never
let
mind.
you go. I'm gonna let you
I don't even
slide.
I don't even want to get I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, family, we got a lot of stuff going on, with conscious heads. One thing that we, as we say, we take care of your head inside and out. One thing we've been able to do is to provide information to the community. So we do have brother Nori Muhammad that will be coming on Father's Day weekend on that Friday. How to love a black woman, how to love a black man. Something that's very important in our community right now. Love and relationships that's dysfunctional, and we need to get on top of that. So hopefully, family, y'all come out to that. Following up with that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be having a workshop, a black male female workshop on relationships. You can be single, you can be a couple. So we want to get y'all out, you know for a workshop like that. This is gonna be something that's gonna be work centered. You're gonna be actually doing, it's gonna be an assessment that's gonna be done. Gonna be some work that's gonna be done to help people to uh with that with your relationship, or help people to know how to move towards a relationship. So we want y'all to be able to come out for those different things. But meanwhile, let's get ready to jump into anybody else want to say anything before we actually get started? Okay, I guess not.
No,
All
I
right.
ain't got nothing.
Okay, first thing I want to do, I just got to do this because I'm getting tired of these NBA coaches, uh NBA players who constantly come before us as barbers. I took this picture the other day after the game. Uh, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. This is a millionaire. This is a coach. Got a little bit of money. Why is his hair looking like this, man? And we need to begin to put together a hit list because, man, this is traumatizing to barbers. This is traumatizing to us, man. And really, I'm getting sick and tired of this, man.
Jabari,
Look at
did you
this,
see the
man.
one I sent you in your messenger about Kevin Durant, yo?
Nah, man. What's new with him, bro?
He finally
Look,
got cut.
look in your messenger, and
Oh,
it should
okay.
say Kevin Durant finally got a cut.
He might have
It's
heard
still
our
horrible.
message.
It looked like
You
he
said it
did.
was still horrible.
Yeah, man. That man going ball, yo. He need to cut that all the way up.
Yeah. He need to go down. He need to cut it down to like a shadow, probably like a 3-eye.
No, ball, man. He needed
Hold up.
he need to sweep it like the Suns got swept. Just sweep it on off.
Let me see.
You
Hold up.
ain't
What
had
is
to
this?
say that. You ain't had to put that last part in there, yo.
Oh yeah, he is going. Yeah, he need to go bald.
He need
First,
to
I was saying.
let it go, man.
Yeah.
Like
First, I was saying. First, I
like
was
you
saying.
stole your hopes of a ring this year. Let it
Uh,
Hey, yo, you just throwing dirt on this man's name at this point, yo. Damn.
It's a new sheriff in town, man. His name Anthony Edwards, man.
It is. It is. I agree.
hey, but as we move into that, I don't know, man. You kind of like I like Edwards, but Kyrie, man, just for what he been standing for, it's hard. It's hard to go against him, and at the level that he's playing, it's just kind of hard to go against him, man. Y'all think they gonna pull it off? BA, let you take over from here with the sports, BA.
Yeah. It's
Well,
BA round.
to catch everybody up, the person that you just showed was Joe Mazzulla, the head coach of the Boston Celtics, which did what they were supposed to do and sweep the Indiana Pacers that had no shot of winning anyway. So they did what he's supposed to do, that they were supposed
Well,
to
he
do.
need to do what
And
he's supposed to do, get a haircut.
he probably letting his hair grow out because that's just what some players and some teams do until the job is done. You kind of go rugged as possible. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break. Look, that man got a black wife. I'm gonna give him every benefit of the doubt until
He got a black wife.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. So I'm
Black
gonna give
Oh,
him every benefit of the doubt
dang,
until it's over. With that being said, we
dang, that's
switch over
deep.
to the
That's deep.
Women forever.
Western Conference.
Y'all
And
know the rest.
what you're relating to was the Minnesota Timberwolves. They just won against the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas was up 3-0, and Minnesota had to get this one. They was going to get the broom and get swept. So shout out to Anthony Edwards, Cat, and the crew for doing what they're supposed to do. Hold off a little bit longer. Now it's back in Minnesota. See if they can win Game 5. and then after that could be all bets off. So are they going to do it? Chances are no, because no team has done it in like 155 tries. So it's kind of they kind of up against the wall when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Kyrie is playing great. Kyrie is playing. This is his redemption tour. On the court, it's nothing he's doing differently on the court, besides maybe being a little bit more patient with his teammates. But he's still a great ball player. It's really everything off the court that's affecting Kyrie, whether he chooses to do certain things when it comes to vaccines and post to certain things that could be talked about later, stuff like that. So, he's been doing a great job of keeping all that to the bare minimum and just talking about basketball. And then if he ain't talking about basketball, he's talking about his family. So I understand what you're talking about when it comes to Kyrie. Like I said, I think he's doing a PR move right here to just focus only on basketball and his family. And that's what he's been doing.
Yeah. Definitely.
And it's not just about him at this moment. That's a team moment.
Yeah, like you said, it's hard to root against Kyrie, yo. I mean,
yeah, it is.
With all the fire that he's gone through.
All the way, I don't care.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if Kyrie get one, man. With all that he's been through, and with all how they tried to play with his career, man.
When you say get one, what do you mean by get one?
A ring. I mean, I know he already has a ring with the Cavs.
So get another one.
This would be another one. Excuse me.
So if he gets another one, that means the other guy will be Finals MVP, which is Luka Doncic. So we will have to understand that the era of Luka has now started, and I don't think certain people, the person that's wearing the Baltimore Orioles hat right now, wants that to happen. So it is a catch-22 when it comes to that. Because
that was real slick, yo.
If he wins one, he's not Jokic. He's not like the rest.
He will win more. The Baltimore Orioles hat.
he will win more. So I'm just saying, I don't know if you want that to start, but if Kyrie's on,
I ain't got nothing to say, yo. This is between you and BA,
we got rid of one great white hope, and I was with my boys, man. I mean, down to the end, we got that boy up out of there, only to have another great white hope. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But because my man Kyrie is really running that show, you know what I mean, running the flow of that team, we're gonna have we can let this one go. But I ain't gonna be, put them in the thing that he one of the greatest of all time and all that. Always looking for some white person.
He's already one of the greatest of all time.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
Y'all always find some. You always find some white person. What percentage? What percentage of the league is black? Yeah,
like 80.
80, and y'all always
80,
try to find
85?
Somebody in that 15%. Just one of the greatest of all time. Come on, bro.
You have to realize
what would this game be without what would this game be without the soul of black people, man?
What would the game be out without the European invasion that just happened over the last few years? Do you realize who the MVPs are, right?
Yeah, but that's strategic, man. That's strategic. They always looking for, because we so good. They let us in, and we just do phenomenal things, bro.
You did see those shots that Luka was hitting last night, right?
I saw, but
like that's what he was doing. Like we didn't.
Steph,
it's not like we was making those shots. The dude was making the shots.
But bro, I see Steph. I see some of the most phenomenal black people make the craziest shots in the world, bro. How come Luka's shots look so good to you, man? We got Michael Jordan, man. You know what I mean? He take a ball from half court and dunk the ball. You know what I'm saying? And
why Luka's shots look so good to you, man?
Why do Luka's shots look so good to you, man?
You heard it, man. Why they look so good to you?
Did you just say Michael Jordan dunked the ball from half court? Are you talking about Space Jam, sir? That's when he dunked from half court.
Don't hide from the main question. Look, why did his jumpers look so good to you?
Because his ice is colder. That's why.
Tantalize
his ice is colder. That's why.
Yeah, that's exactly why. It's just like the
white man's J is colder.
You know what I'm saying? Like the white pictures of Europeans that we have.
Black people gonna always run the NBA, yo. Black people gonna.
Well, they're gonna run the NBA.
You ain't gotta worry, yo.
The NFL, whatever it is, now.
We're gonna have little sprinkles of Europeans, but
I don't know what's going on in baseball, man. I mean, baseball is just different now. I mean, it's we always had like a lot, a lot of black people back in the day.
We still have black.
Hispanics took over baseball.
They're called tethers. Shout out to Tyreek.
yo, for real, really.
Don't you bring that tether nonsense over here.
It's not,
dog.
don't think of it as nonsense. Just think of it as what it is. Baseball wanted to get rid of the Negroes, but they still wanted to keep it black. How do you do that? You influx the Dominicans and all the people that kind of look like us.
Dominicans and
Puerto Ricans. That's not. I'm not even being like, oh, just because Tyreek said it. No, I'm not. This is legit.
That's what they did.
This is what we have to look out for other sports. Now, it's not happening nowhere soon, but that's what they did. They had a conscious effort to take baseball away from us, and they supplemented it with people that look like us.
Oh, that reminded me of something. Did you hear that they integrating the Negro
Boy, that was
League?
about to be my segue. Don't take my segue away from me. So with that being said, did you hear that?
Let them work, man. Let them work.
Baseball is finally acknowledging the Negro leagues. They had like a 3 to 4 year study of trying to compile all the stats that the Negro leagues have put up, and they finally, up until this point, like they just did it. They put their stats in the Major League Baseball Hall of records. So people like Josh Gibson, which had a career ERA, career average of like 373 or something like that, that he is now the highest when it comes to averages amongst all players. So
they integrated them together?
Yes, they are now together. Pitching has not made it yet, but that's I think that's coming next. But like hitting and stuff like that, it's a lot of Negro players. So I mean, Josh Gibson, he beat out Ty Cobb, he beat out Babe Ruth. Like it's a lot of people that might be upset about baseball, but
this is why they try to get us. This is why they try to really like get the black people out of the league, because just so we won't take over. I guess their version is not the Negro League. This is why Is this why?
It's headed in that direction. I mean, if we take our athletes that's now dominating football and basketball, well, you just take some of them and just say like, hey, just imagine with your athletic skill set, you was hitting in baseball the whole entire time. We would have way more Ken Griffey Jr.'s than what we had before, stuff like that. So, I mean, if you look at the last 30 years of baseball, top two players right now, you think of probably Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr., both regular black. So, they know what they was doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, baseball was, people really don't understand that baseball was the number one sport that black people used to play back in the day. That's all they talked about was baseball. So I mean, yeah, man. Yeah. So what else you got to segue in with the sports? Yeah.
Oh, so one last thing. I was bringing it up in the shop a little bit today. So there's a guy named Scotty Scheffler. He's he just previously won the Masters. So, he's a very, very good baseball player. Golfer. With that being said, there was a PGA tournament, PGA Championship, which is one of their big four that they have when it comes to championships in golf. And, unfortunately, somebody lost their life. Somebody got hit by one of the buses that they have down there, one of the shuttle buses. So this is 5 o'clock in the morning. They're trying to shut everything down, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Everything's being shut down or whatever. So sometimes you have one lane just for emergency vehicles. With that being said, Scotty Scheffler decided to take it upon himself to say that I'm a very important person. That's my billboard around the corner right there. So I'm going to take this emergency lane and drive up so I can go into the venue. With that being said, one of the police, he was a detective. He came out, saw what he was doing, told him to stop or whatever the case may be. And this is about 10, 15 days ago. And he somehow got dragged to the point where his pants got torn off his body. So just think of that right there. So he got dragged. He had to be going fast enough where his pants literally tore from his pants was 100% damaged. So with that being said, he had his court date or whatever just today, if I'm not mistaken, and they dropped all charges against him. So that's just a reminder of what white privilege can do for you. What have you done for me lately? Kind of a thing. If that was one of us, because Scotty Scheffler is not a black individual. I don't even think we would make it out the police scene if we dragged a police officer with our vehicle. So that's why I wanted to bring it up here, just to show a reminder to everyone what it feels like to be the other side. Like the other side gets away with stuff like that. We might not even made it past the scene, the scene of the crime. So it is what it is. Oh, and he got out. He did go to jail for a little bit, just a couple hours. And then he made it back to his tea time. So just he
still got to go to work.
He went
still
back
got to go to work that day. That's crazy.
That's what that was. So so I brought it up to the chat, to the group chat, and no one. Jabari, he was like, "Yo, who's that?" Right? And I was like, "Exactly." Now I wasn't saying exactly to point fingers or anything. It was just like, had that been anybody else of any other color, they would have been blasted.
Right.
Exactly. Social media, it would have went viral, that kind of a thing. They try to keep this as quiet as can be.
Yeah.
So that's just what
when you said that. I thought he was black. I wouldn't look him up. I was like, why is he bringing him up? This ain't like, this guy ain't black.
Yeah. It would have been everywhere. It would have been like, look at this is what Negroes do, basically, if it was black. Yo still got to go to work. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. It's insane. Ricardo, we was talking a little bit today about you was talking about these prom season, man. It's prom season. Yeah, all over the country is prom season now. People getting ready to graduate and all those different things. And you was talking about how much money, how much finances people are actually putting into prom season. Go ahead, rap about that, Ricardo.
Yeah. Well, I'm a piggyback off a term that the brother that you got coming to town said, brother Nuri Muhammad. He said black people participate in financial coonery. And this is a prime example of it right here. Me, I guess I can say personally, I don't really necessarily see nothing wrong with getting these nice outfits and all that for proms and stuff. I think some things are over the top. Like I done seen camels. I done seen one girl had like a tiger in the cage beside a Ferrari. It's some weird stuff going on as far as the purchasing, but my whole point, we do it all across the board, not even just with proms, like we was talking about earlier in the shop with gender reveals and people laying away pregnancy photo shoots and stuff like that. Like we what they say, I think Nori said it, we beg for what we need and we spend our money on what we want, and then we spend it with the same group of people that we claim is holding us back and oppressing us. And you got to think about the amount of time and planning that it goes into putting these little 1 day events, not even 1 day, maybe 3 to 6 hour events. You know what I'm saying? The amount of money that goes into hiring photographers, getting dresses made, hair, whatever, you know what I mean, that you're putting in it. These $1,000 designer shoes. Back in the day, a cool little pair of Stacey Adams, you was good money. Like they laughing at them now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of money that's getting put into these little small events, and we don't necessarily have the same amount of energy getting put into planning the futures of said children. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to what you're doing when you actually get out of high school, is that same amount of time and money being? I'm sure it is in some households, but let's be honest, in the large majority, probably not so much. When that child, if they lucky to even go to college, nobody's sitting around coming on one accord trying to put together to make sure they got books and things like that, or dorm and stuff like that need to be paid. It's a lot of energy that we put into things that don't necessarily serve us as a people. And this time of year always remind us of how often we do that.
And most of the time, honestly, like these people going to the prom, they don't even got dates no more.
Yeah.
You know, they having all this big. I mean, people shut down the streets and everything, and it's
Yeah.
just one person that's going. Now, I'm not anti-prom at all.
Not me.
You know what I'm saying? I want people to go and have fun and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I will say, when I went to my prom, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a fresh Lincoln Town car at the time, you know, that we actually rented, and I was, you know, we had something made. We had something made, you know, and we had a good time. But like you said, we didn't go absolutely crazy with it. And a lot of times, you know, you know, now, I mean, whatever we do as black people, we go absolutely crazy. Would you say, BA?
Huh?
Did you go to your prom, man?
I did.
Both of them?
Man.
I went to both of them. Yes, I did.
By yourself?
You know, it's overrated now. I think it's you know, Cardo just went through a whole line of stuff, right? Let me see if I can streamline it a little bit. So we have the extravagant prom. What happens on prom, right? Everyone's talking about what prom night, right? What happens at prom night? So you have the prom night. 9 months later, we having the gender reveal, or within that time, the gender reveal, and now we have the pregnancy. You know, that's
photo shoot with the stomach out,
with the photo shoot joint.
Yeah.
Dude be like, you know what? I'm in over my head, so I gotta get out of here. Then he do something.
Not before the baby shower. Don't forget you got to have a baby shower.
Baby shower. Then they go to jail. So then we guys throw him a coming home party once he get out.
Yep.
Right. What's the benefit?
Zero. But the one little cousin, Raheem, he done made it to college, or he done got a half a partial scholarship or something like that.
And didn't have a prom date because no one messed with him in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think
he's a successful one.
I think the benefit of it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, everybody gotta have something where, you know what I'm saying, it's that extra dressy thing, you know, that you actually have. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, a day to shine, you know what I mean? A day that you got the limelight.
What was your plan? What was your plans for prom?
I take the 5.
We real, right? The plan was to play some cheese at the end of the night. You heard me, you know, we was talking about Cameron, right?
I refuse to answer that. I refuse to answer that.
You know what I'm saying?
I refuse to answer that question. I refuse to respond.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's the whole. That is the whole thing. So that's what we celebrate. I'm just throwing it out there. We just talked about all this extravagant stuff that we do, and you can literally streamline it.
And it's all, you know, forgotten about in a good 5 years.
But you know, you give your parents and you know what I'm saying, something to look forward to. You know what I mean? You know, it's an exciting
called graduation.
It's graduation too, but that's another part of it, man. Stop being so much of a grump. You know what I mean? Look, you know, you get them something to look forward to. You know, they look nice, have a good time. You know, but all I'm saying is, we had, like, back then, we had a lot of times we had dates. Sometimes people went to the prom by themselves, but we had dates.
That was very rare.
Prom. Yeah, you know what I mean? So now I'm talking about they shut down a whole block for one dude coming out. You know, one dude coming out, he got one block and he coming out and doing his little dance with the tennis shoes and all that kind of stuff on. And you know, the Pee Wee. Let me stop. Now you ain't gonna say that, man. It is kind of like the Pee Wee Herman look, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the new look.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess that's what it is, you know. But you know who designed, you know, the styles that we actually respond to. You know, we know who on top of that.
Boy, it's going the opposite direction now. They doing the whole flare leg thing now again.
Flare leg.
You ain't seen some of these new pants and sweatpants?
Yeah,
the bell bottoms, yo.
Yeah, I see.
Bringing bell bottoms.
Oh, not to say the man, you know, there's been many man purses too. Did you see all the man purses that the young people been having?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro. It's we got a lot of stuff to deal with, man.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff to deal with.
We don't steal culture like we supposed to.
But we do. I mean, people spend thousands and thousands of dollars, just like we do for many of the holidays, and just like with black people, you know how we are. When we get something, we go hard. We go hard in the paint. You know what I mean? Pause. But we definitely do. You know,
we just need some balance, man. It's just
yeah.
put this. It's not. That's why I said I ain't knocking it. It's just let's have some balance as far as planning other things that are constructive that can benefit us years down the line. I'm saying there's room for both, but let's not be lopsided to where as though we go all out for the fun stuff, but the things that are important, even down to like some of your previous shows. Look how many people plan to trust or life insurance policy and stuff like that. Most of them ain't got that.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Most folks ain't got that stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So we definitely got to keep pushing on and keep pushing because it's all about creating generational wealth. So I guess with that, anything else you want to say on that, Ricardo?
Nah, that's about it.
All right. So let's move to more controversial things that's in the media. But before we do that, let's go. I think y'all was saying there was some updates on the whole Diddy situation. Kenny, you got some updates on the whole Diddy thing or something that y'all know about?
From what I heard today, he got a new civil suit with a male sex worker saying that he victimized them, and that is like, I think that's like 7 lawsuits that he got right now. Diddy is just getting.
What do you mean by victimized them?
You can imagine. It didn't explain. It just said quotes victimized. So.
In your opinion, what would that entail?
He said it. He just said it in his. He just said it.
BA. We on live, yo. I cannot describe what victimized.
He said entail, Ken.
Yeah, he said
it. yo being hella goofy, yo. It said victim.
He wasn't a victim.
It said victimized, yo. Y'all can imagine, yo.
He not none of them. I don't think none of them victims.
So, yeah, they do like they seem to like Diddy's luxurious lifestyle, honestly.
Long as they was all for it. Once the money dried up,
they don't really tell until somebody else does it first.
And ain't nobody call the police. They calling lawyers to sue.
Yeah.
They not trying to get justice. They trying to get paid.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, all of them volunteers.
It seemed like they took the. They might have took the abuse to sue him later. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't think that.
I think Diddy's a dirty person, and I think some of these people knew Diddy was a dirty person.
They had fun with his dirty ass,
and they enjoyed his dirtiness.
Yeah, they enjoyed. They played in the dirt with him.
And but it's like you can't play in the dirt and not get dirty, man. You can't play in the dirt. And though Diddy has a lot of money, he has the morality of a dirty nigga. That's the best way I can put it.
I mean, Diddy dirty money.
Dirty money. There you go. I forgot about that. Dirty money.
All of them knew what they were signing up for.
Diddy's a scumbag, yo. At the end of the day,
they were scumbags too. Yes. Takes one to know one.
Yeah, yes. I mean it's a whole bunch of scumbags that's out there. But see, this is what I was saying the other day, and that people get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just what? You know, I know Diddy, and whatever he did, he got to pay for. But never ever forget the hand that's behind Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And those people, you know what I'm saying, in this white power structure that's done crazy stuff to our people. I mean, that's tortured our people. That's done all kinds of crazy things to our people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Diddy is bad, but ain't nobody worse than this oppressor that's here in these states right now. Nobody's worse. You know what I mean? Worse than that. You know what I mean?
That's always prevalent.
We gotta. No, I'm just saying we gotta keep that at the forefront. Now I'm not saying. Look, he done because he was there. He was their nigga. You know, he was the one. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and they protected him.
He's protected him. That's why he ain't.
I think he an informant, honestly. I think he's an informant for the feds.
He is. Kanye West said it on Drink Champs.
I think he is.
Why you think he's an informant?
Drink Champs.
Because it's no way that, like, for instance, for one, they said there's rumors, this is alleged, that he punched Kim Porter in the face in front of a whole bunch of people at an Andre Harrell party. And they said, but they told the media that she fell at the party and bust her nose. But some people that went to the party, even a former artist of his, of Diddy's, said that nah, he punched her straight in the nose. So my whole point was saying that is people have known that Diddy was a bad guy, and I think that means the cops know that Diddy been a bad guy. So
Of course.
maybe the only way to control Diddy is to get something over his head. That way, once you got something over his head, now you can move him like a chess piece.
They already had
Because-
something over his head a long time ago. Bro.
I think so.
Look, they always
I
got
think
stuff on people's head.
Keefy D probably been over his head a long time ago.
Nah, Keefy D ain't over his head.
They got something on this man.
No, when Puffy got the seed money to start Bad Boy from Clive Davis.
And people think he
There you
did something. He did something funny with Clive Davis.
Bend over to get that bread, man.
Yeah,
and he had to continue to do so.
Yeah.
So he was in good with them people because, you know what I mean, he was dropping like it's hot, and they was picking it up like it was not.
Bars.
Yeah, that was bar. That was definitely bar.
That was a bar. Yeah, Diddy. I think Diddy has been fondled, and then Diddy went around fondling.
Yeah,
exactly. I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
They made him vice president. Andre Harrell made him vice president of Uptown at 21, and that was like unheard of in the music biz.
Well, he started off an intern when he was going to Howard.
Yeah. How you go from intern straight to VP at 21?
Because he used to catch. Well, actually, he was A&R then VP.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to catch the train up to New York and to work for Freeform for a long time. I really think Andre Harrell got to him first, and then he passed him on over to Clive Davis. I think Diddy was just willing to do whatever it took to get to the top, and he did. And this is what you got today. That kind of stuff create a monster when you go all of these years doing all types of stuff like that, and it don't necessarily get checked. You know. It creates what you see him did in the hallway with that young lady.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And, you know, at some point it's gonna bite you in your ass. You know, what they say, your truth always gonna find you. So it's coming out. He gonna bounce back.
It's like any big drug dealer that's on the street. Yeah. You know, they only big because they let you be big and you in certain circles. They let you be big until you get too big for yourself. Then they start telling you, no, we need you to do this. And you start bucking like, nah, okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. That's what it is. You know,
once they focus their attention on you and only you going down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Their machine is too powerful.
He also was a face of an illusion to us for black ownership because he never owned Ciroc. He was a black face on a white company, and it was basically generating a lot of money from the black community because the black community, especially in America, we control the cool. You know what I'm saying? So when you get people like Puffy that got a product to sell and we control the cool, that generates millions and billions of dollars for these companies because a lot of times the white folks that like to dabble in black culture, they partake in what's the quote unquote the cool, you know? Yeah. So it's that we are used alcohol, like I think
Leo Cohen.
Yeah, but Nipsey Hussle said it best. They call us dumb niggas because our culture is contagious. We got a contagious culture as far as people gravitating toward, but other people benefit more off it than we do.
Facts.
Of course. Is it all we got on the Diddy?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he gonna bounce back. Watch.
Oh, you say he gonna bounce? Why you think he gonna bounce back? I don't know, bro.
If Eddie Long could bounce back, Diddy can bounce back.
If Eddie Long can bounce back,
man, I don't know.
Eddie Long was ravaging young men. He was ravaging them, and they came out and sued him. Same thing, sued him for money, and he paid them off. And they turned around and crowned him king in his own church, put him up on a seat and lifted him up in the air.
And they used a small hat. They used a small hat to crown him king too. That was crazy.
Yep. Why? Because who controlled it?
Yep. That's the boss man.
We could be mad at him for a while, and even that other person that you about to segue into, with the whole religious thing. This dude got a minor pregnant.
Oh,
We act like we done forgot all about that.
oh, I forgot about
So he'll be forgiven. He take the right route. Jay Morrison about to be forgiven. He in the church.
He in the church now. He in the church under the person that he about to speak about.
Yeah. Man, listen, it's a cold game, baby.
Before we get that far, I feel like
Kevin Spacey. I did forget about Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I know, because
man.
that's because he white. I know that we forget
Because he
about,
white.
You know what I mean,
The white ones don't get broadcasted as much, man.
Let's be real. I mean, BA
To their credit, they did talk about Kevin Spacey, but they didn't expose Kevin Spacey like they exposing Diddy.
BA said it earlier. You know what I mean? When they wipe it under the. Come on, man. We in America. We know what it is. You know what I mean? So look, the campaign has always been to make black people look like the worst people that ever walked the planet Earth. They did the same thing to R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's
this
the
nigga
worst.
Cardo said, yes.
Listen, that's what you're supposed to do when you got power.
Exactly. Exactly. And so you paint it before the world that this is just a horrible people that have no good in them, no matter what position they in, rather it's politics, rather it's sports, no matter what it is, these are just the
That's
horrible
how you keep
people
power.
Of course, that's how you keep power. Let's be
by taking power from somebody.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only way to have power is to take it from somebody.
The thing is, like a man said, though, we can't keep hating on people that we haven't outworked yet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whether we like it or not, right or wrong. Until we outwork, outthink, outstrategize, and outorganize,
we're gonna keep
they
losing.
doing what they supposed to do.
We definitely have outworked them, though. You know what I mean? Like, nowadays
they basically
saying,
Oh, you talking about we outworked them, but it's just the years that we outworked them, we didn't have control over the. We didn't have control over the benefits of our labor back then.
We didn't outwork them to get power.
Yeah, we haven't outworked them to get power. No.
Yeah, I mean, and definitely they are around the clock to keep us on low frequency. That's what that's what this whole thing is about, to keep black people hating each other. Matter of fact, not just black people, to keep everybody hating black people. I don't care if it's Hispanic, I don't care if it's white, I don't care if it's black. Everybody's supposed to hate black people because we such a phenomenal people. And if we do tap into that power, they in trouble. They in trouble, and they know that, so they go out their way to keep us in the situation that we find ourselves in today. This ain't just us just doing this. This is them behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Now, of course, people say, "Oh, you don't have to do it," and all those kind of. I mean, we blame it on the system. Now it's our problem. But they constantly bombarding us with this language, with the TV, with the music, to keep us on low frequency. Let's be real about that. I mean, we got to be real and be clear about that, as they should, because that's your enemy. Man,
think about what their agenda is.
Yeah, you know what? A brother told me that in prison one day when we used to go and do the prison ministries, and he said that I never thought about that. And I said, man, they paint us in a bad way. They do such. And he got up there. He said, man, that's what they supposed to do, man. That's your enemy. I mean, he just made it plain that day. I was like, damn, that make perfect sense. It make perfect sense the way that he presented it on that day. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
We don't view it as teams, yo. If we view it as teams, and you can't blend the teams, we would do better. But a lot of us don't see any other people as our enemies but black people. Like, a lot of black people don't see anybody. The only people they'll say is their enemy is either themselves or other black people. They won't really say any other group of people are black people's enemy. And that's part of the bigger problem.
Yeah.
How you going to outwork an enemy that you don't even, if you consider the enemy the friend? You ain't gonna never work to take power from him because you see him as a friend.
That's not 100%. Nah, he's a little mistaken. Black people do have it is genius on the other side. Black people think the police is the enemy. Sure. Right. So just think of if I'm controlling everything, you're not looking at me. I didn't got my weaponized force for you to be angry with. So you're like 5 levels away from where I'm at. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you something to be angry about. I'm gonna throw it. I'm
Distract
gonna
you from
give
the
you
real.
that because there's
Yeah.
so many other steps here that you're just concentrating on that. You can concentrate that
Yeah.
all day long. Go.
That's
keep
my
some of that
weaponized
noise.
force. You focus on fighting my weaponized force. You never focus on fighting me.
And you're never gonna beat
Good
that first
plan.
step.
Good plan. Yeah, I see your point.
This nigga-
Diabolical, but good plan. Good plan. Evil
mean-
genius, could you say? Evil genius?
Hey, that's what they do.
That's their job, man. They
That's
doing their job. Our job
Doing
is
it
to
well.
stop that shit.
Their job is to stop us from getting power and to make sure that we stay on the bottom at all costs.
Stay at low
Our
frequency
job is to
at all times.
Our job is to, like, it's like a football game. Like, if the Ravens gonna play the Chiefs in the first game of the year,
and they're gonna lose.
Whoa!
Okay.
What you just say?
Whoa! All right, we don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Yo,
wait, pause, guys. I was trying to stay along with you guys, so I was trying to put myself in a losing mentality. Continue.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kenny.
Yo,
I'm sorry, man.
Your season ended before our season ended, yo.
That's neither here nor there.
Oh man!
Anyway,
by the way, this guy likes the Buccaneers
family.
family.
Get your hopes up very high. Like, look how we can go.
And notice,
crashing down. By another lawsuit.
And notice, it's another great. It's another white man that great white hope that this brother he's with
another
the
white man that BA love.
He would go with the great white hope instead of Lamar Jackson that's right here in Baltimore and Tubman City. But he want to roll with the white man again.
But he identifies as foundation for Black American.
Yeah, yo. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo.
I bet you got a white picture. You got white Jesus hanging over your bed, don't you?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady, yo.
Yeah, you got Tom Brady. I bet. Yeah,
Tom Brady with the Jesus sandals on, yo.
I like that. I like how y'all went back and forth on that one. That wasn't bad.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Y'all get my perfect timing with that, yo.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
the Tom Brady
alley hoop right there.
Yeah, the Tom Brady genius. That's classic right there.
When he had a long hair with the Patriots, I know. Yeah, I get it.
That's classic right there.
So far as the sports, when we was talking about again, we was talking about the roasting of Tom Brady, and I was just saying that that one of the things that I don't think people made a big deal about was Kevin Hart actually hosted the show, and he said that Tom Brady, picked his career over his wife. Then he went on to say, he said, that's some nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And he went on, just to say that was one thing that he said. I was like, man, come on, man. Then whoever the black lesbian sister was, do y'all know who she was? I don't know who she was. She was the other black comedian that was there.
I'll look it up for you. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up for me.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, if you got a picture, if you could throw it on the screen, you could. But and she went on to say specifically, I mean, she went flat out, was like, and then she made the same comment. She was like, and because we know black men don't take care of their children, and that's some nigga shit, and it was like, damn, like, that they did that, in front of all. I mean, who cares about? I mean, but they did that.
But
in front of all these white people, man.
They go low on roast. I said they go low on them roasts.
Yeah, but it was just the. I know they go low, but just to say like that's some nigga shit, in front of all these white people, like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man.
Her name is Sam J.
Sam J.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it up a little closer to the screen. Yeah. Yep. Sam J. And she was actually, had a couple things that was kind of a little bit funny. Was a little.
I never seen her before. I don't even know who she is.
Yeah. Somebody say, yeah.
I don't even know who that is. I never seen her.
Somebody said you got to know your audience. You got to know your audience, but you ain't got to sell your soul. You feel what I'm saying? You got to sell your soul when you out there. You know what I mean? And we know Kevin Hart. Let's be real clear. Kevin Hart ain't taking no stance on nothing. He ain't taking too much stance on anything. It's all about that money. You ain't never heard him. You ain't never heard him take a stand.
He put the dress on and he sat in John Lithgow's lap playing Arnold drum
Yeah.
as a 40-something-year-old man.
Yeah.
He one of them boys, man.
I think that was worse than the dress.
Yeah, sitting in the grown man lap.
As
And
a
then how he tried to
bad.
defend the dress.
That's bad.
That was crazy. He tried to defend the dress after saying he wouldn't wear one.
That's bad.
And
That's
sat
crazy.
in the white
Yeah,
man
that was
lap,
crazy.
yo. You sat in the white man lap.
You
Yeah,
talking
yo,
about
that's
Kevin Hart?
that's disgusting.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. We talking about Kevin Hart.
You don't
What about
remember
the
they did the Different Strokes remake?
Yeah. What about the scene where him and Shaq and he got pulled over by Shaq?
Oh yeah, he was clapping.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Yo,
I mean,
that
he
was crazy.
saw stuff too, man.
Yeah,
You know,
that
they
was
probably
crazy.
white man probably cassied him.
Yeah. And I remember that what was that Netflix series that he had with that apology tour that he had
Yeah.
going on. Yeah, he did a whole series on apologizing. Yeah. We know you,
a
Kevin
whole
Hart.
series about the apology.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Yep,
did.
a whole series about it. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
know you, Kevin Hart. We know you. So do y'all think even Kevin Hart is even I mean, like his first two series that he had stand-ups that he had was kind of funny, but after that, he just kind of you
I think
know
his
what to
best one
expect.
is Laugh at My Pain.
Laugh at My Pain is good. It's definitely good.
I never watched any. The only thing I watched the Kevin Hart was the joint where he was him and Wesley Snipes was brothers and Soul Plane. Wasn't he on Soul Plane?
Yeah,
that
Soul
was
Plane.
he
Yeah, he
on
was on
Soul
that.
Plane.
Yeah, Soul
Hey,
Plane.
so
Yep.
I never really was like
Soul
a fan.
Plane was a terrible movie, but it's got a following. Like people really
Yeah.
People,
It was.
it's like one of those bad movies that people still enjoy.
Yeah,
It's like a B movie that wasn't really a B movie.
like Blue Hill Avenue.
I don't even know that
Anybody
movie at
remember that?
all.
Yeah, you shaking your head.
I
I
ain't
was
never
waiting for
heard
BA
of
to pull you up. I was waiting for BA to pull you up because I ain't never heard that movie
I
The
never heard
dude,
shit.
I ain't never heard that at
with
all.
G Money in it.
either.
They was drug dealers up in Boston.
No.
They was wearing suits and
So
shit
J.
all the
Cole
time.
made an
It
apology
was like
song with it.
Who are you talking about? J. Cole did
J.
what?
Cole made an apology song for Kevin Hart. Dang. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But
man.
hey,
Niggas always
the
saying
industry. It's the industry. It's
Fuck.
the industry.
When you upset the alphabet community, you get punished, basically.
But you heard what DL Hughley said.
That's why Kevin Hart had to make the series.
Yeah,
But
that's
ain't
why he had to
nobody
make the series.
DL Hughley say sorry for what he said.
I think it's because DL Hughley has been real supportive of that community.
But do you heard what he said though?
No. What'd he say?
If you could take a D and you'll B, then you could take a joke.
That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot right there. I mean, but you would think you could. You would think so.
He got them Democrats support him, so he's okay.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. He done shown a lot of support for them. So. Yeah, let him try that. That would not work.
Let's move into the into one the main event for the night. Now the main event, talking about your boy Jamal Bryant.
Oh,
now I know.
Lord,
Now I know that y'all beat Jamal down in the shop. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't got too much of a chance.
I don't.
But I'm gonna say this though. I think that Jamal Bryant has done some great things in the black community. I mean, regardless of what y'all want to say, whatever, he's done some great things. He has empowered a lot of people in the black community. I mean, and you can judge what he's done. This. Let me show this clip. Let me make sure this is playing right here. Make sure y'all can hear this right quick. Hold up. Make sure y'all can hear this.
The groundbreaking ceremony of our innovative mini home.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello? Y'all can see it in here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, man, play a video.
Community, the Benison.
I knew with over 250 acres, God got something else in mind. We have allocated 33 acres on our property, breaking ground on 150 mini houses right on our campus. Oh, come on, y'all ain't shouting right.
Benison means blessing and goodwill.
Only 42% of Black people in America are homeowners. As a consequence, that means over 65% of the people in our community are paying rent.
Witness the dawn of a new chapter in home ownership designed to bridge wealth disparities and empower the Black community with an affordable entry into a prosperous future.
These houses will start at $150,000.
Discover our meticulously crafted homes ranging from 650 to 1,200 square feet, offering style, space, and quality without compromise. This event marks the beginning of creating generational wealth for families, singles, and retirees alike.
Phase 2 of our housing development will be senior housing. I need somebody.
Envision the future as we unveil plans for 75,000 square feet of dynamic retail space set to infuse the city of Stonecrest with a vibrant blend of shopping, dining, and essential services. Amphitheaters, serene water features, and food truck havens, all designed to foster community and celebration.
I hear the sound of homeowners in this room that believe I'm going to leave something to my children's children, that God is going to do something absolutely amazing.
May 4th is not just about breaking ground. It's about laying the groundwork for dreams to flourish and pathways to success to be illuminated for all. Let's come together to celebrate this groundbreaking moment. Welcome to the future, where dreams find a home and pathways to prosperity are paved for everyone. See you at the Benison.
All right. Let me see. Now, and I wanted to play this other one right here, right quick. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get back into my okay. All right. So, Carter, what you think about that?
It's no different from what's his name? Umar Johnson's. Until people start moving into houses and them businesses are actually going and stuff like that, it's just another building fund. You know what I'm saying? That the church talking about doing. Until people taking their keys and unlocking them doors and calling them places home, it's just talk right now. It look fly though. Don't get me wrong. But see, that's the thing. We real good at selling dreams to our own. And
But he got the
ain't
got the
nobody
black wall.
and ain't no black businesses in the malls yet.
You know, like you said, ain't nothing in there.
No, none of that stuff. That project hasn't been completed. I don't even. If they broke ground, they might have just did. Ain't nobody.
You're not talking about. You talking about the Black Wall Street mall that they had with the black businesses in there.
Yeah.
They had opened up. I think to some degree, at one point, because I know a couple people that supposed to have went up there. I'm just saying.
We gotta do some show enough particulars on the progress of that, because we can't just keep taking certain stuff like that for face value, and we calling something progress that really ain't progress. That's why I say ain't no different from Umar Johnson School. He got a building, but ain't no kids in there learning nothing.
No, I think it's different.
So he can have a little.
I mean, you know, because
what's the
say,
score? You know what I'm saying? Like we should at least know if he got a whole shopping mall. We should know what they selling up in there. And like, why ain't nobody talking about it on a big scale, even on these so-called black media outlets, especially all them people down in Atlanta. I ain't heard nobody talking about that. It's a whole bunch
people
of people
talk. I'll get more information on that, you know what I mean, coming up, but it can't be compared to Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson just got a building, you know what I mean, and the work, and honestly, the work
we still need to know who behind it too, though.
Could it be compared to Jay Morrison?
No, I'm saying who's the money behind Jamal Bryant? Because me and you was talking earlier, Kenny, how these churches be having these big
organizations.
Because remember a minute ago he was trying to grow weed on the damn church campus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then before that, he was charging $125 for COVID tests.
Yeah, so that was crazy.
He's flip-flopping all over the damn place with what he trying to do and what he choosing to stick with. So
but I will say that, you know what I mean, what he's trying to do is inspirational, and he's definitely had done some things in the Black community. Like, I mean, he's done some things, he's done some standing up. I know people want to roast him, I know people want to put him down, but he's really done some great things in the community. You know, I mean,
I ain't really got nothing bad to say about him far as on a negative outside of, like, I mean, what he do in his personal life, I mean, he basically doing what most pastors do. He got good lip service. And black women love men with good lip service. And they be wanting to have sex with them dudes. That's why rappers get all of the girls. They got good lip service. And they got groupies that want to screw them and all that. Jamal Bryant ain't no different from Young Jeezy or T.I. or Jay-Z. He say slick shit out his mouth and people want to drop the drawers for him. I ain't mad at it. Go ahead and crack all them hoes.
Crack all them hoes, yo, dang. Yo, no. That's wild as shit.
We don't get mad when Future do it.
Crack all them hoes.
Nah, man, but
black people don't care, man. That's the title, right? Do black people have a moral code?
We should hold.
We don't, though.
We should hold Jamal Bryant more accountable than others.
One too many times. We should
hold Jamal Bryant in church.
Jamal Bryant got like 9 lives in the Black community, man. That dude got a 16-year-old girl pregnant. We done forgave that. Then he done left his wife. She took him back. He done messed up again. He done got like 2-3 other baby mothers floating around out here. Out here just shooting all types of clubs up, man.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But I think, hold up, that brings me to the next video. Hold up, let me brings me to the next video.
Don't forget that these hoes ain't loyal one too.
Oh yeah,
hold up, man. Here we go.
Sometimes your blessing will be right in front of your eyes, and you don't even know. You don't even know what God's got for you. Amazingly beautiful woman, amazingly brilliant woman. Last year, she graduated with her doctorate degree, and I saw her walk across that stage and get her doctorate degree, and the Lord said, "You big dummy, what are you waiting on?" I am so grateful. I am so grateful to God that she has consented to be my wife. Would you help me? Thank God for Dr. Carrie Turner. Come on. I can't tell you how happy I am, how happy my family is, how happy my children are, and I hope my church is happy for me.
Lord have mercy. Hey, she got the fresh BBL, man. He been in Atlanta too long seeing all them BBLs, man. He had to have him one, man.
But
He
look,
had to
man,
have-
hold up.
But look, hold on, boy.
He
But I
had
will-
to have him one.
He had to have one, man. I ain't mad at him. If I was in Atlanta down there with all them BBLs, I'd probably be trying to come up on me one too. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
looked like a
saying, man.
concert, yo. It looked
It
like a
is.
concert,
Yeah.
yo.
I said he ain't no different from Jay-Z, man.
I mean, but I will say.
Hold on, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead,
See
go
how
ahead.
he was messing with Tweet, right?
Yeah,
And he
Mm.
called her
Tweet
his
said-
last lady. Did he
yeah,
not call
he
her
did.
his last lady?
He did.
So what happened with Tweet? Ain't nobody talking about Tweet no more.
He did.
Oops.
Oops. Got tired of that.
She gone. She gone,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
She
He
gone.
done
But look,
wore
but
He gonna
but
wear
I'm
BBL out
but I'm
too.
gonna say this. But I'm gonna say this, man. You know,
Yeah, what
and
is
hopefully,
bro?
you
The
know what I mean?
comments say, what is bro wearing? That's crazy.
Hopefully, this is the this the last time for him. I mean, look, man, come on. I talked to Kenny about this earlier today. I said, look, if we judging, I mean, I could look at my grandfather, but shoot, both of my
I ain't
grandfathers,
mad at it.
you know what I mean, at different people, but I think that it's good that he ain't quit, that he ain't giving up, and I hope that this time, that he remained faithful, that he able to, keep things under control, bro. He got to be on another level
You
of.
hear all the women say, "We love you, we love you."
They
Ain't
do,
no
and
order-
I know, and they really love him, but
Man, that dude getting it thrown at him every day, man.
man, he used to that though.
Grown
Now,
man
you know what I mean? Come on, man. He used to that from the empowerment temple, though, Ricardo.
He was taking
man?
they off
I-
of that.
I heard
He
that women used to
slapping them cheeks then, boy.
he
How
was,
you young girl pregnant?
he was, he was, but what I'm saying is, at least the brother kept trying. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that,
Yeah, I would
brothers-
keep trying to clap cheeks too.
Nah. Well, I mean, this when he publicly brought him out in front of the whole world and say, "Hey, look, I'm engaged again. Back to the playoffs again, man.
Yeah, nothing
Back
wrong
to
with
the playoffs."
nothing wrong
I
with
mean, yeah. I mean, so I'm just saying, man. You know, what I mean, sometimes, man, people make a lot of people make mistakes. We made mistakes. A lot of people in our family made mistakes. But I think the brother, if he gonna come in, and he gonna clear things up, then go ahead and clear things up.
Look, I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing we ain't seen before with pastors. He getting it thrown at him all day, every day. Then look at how he dressed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't tell a nigga he not a fly nigga, yo. Like he not Jay-Z and T.I. and a pastor all wrapped in one and shit, man.
Jay-Z,
Then he want him cat. He a Kappa too. So he got the fraternity shit popping. And they supposed to be known for being pretty boys. So that's why he be dressing like that and shit, man.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is HBCU haven.
Mhm.
Man, he gonna be man. He clapping all types of cheeks, yo. Do your thing, yo. Do your thing.
I think he was doing that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, man. You know what I mean? That brother.
Why does he get the benefit of the doubt when this is not the first time? Or
The
the
man
second?
got 5 baby mothers.
Well, I think
How many baby
He got
mothers?
almost as many baby mothers as Future and Nick Cannon, man.
How many baby mothers he got?
Like 5.
I ain't even know that.
If you include his wife.
I ain't even know that. That's wild.
I think sexual addiction is something that's real.
So you trust future plans with someone that has that?
No, well,
It's
you
kinda
said
hard to stop
what? No.
people
I mean,
offering.
because you don't know, because at certain ages sometimes, what I mean, you may have sexual addiction, and then you can cure yourself of sexual addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like all the stuff that man have been through, all of the crazy stuff that he done. At some point, you get to at some point you get to the point where you like, man, look, I'm tired of this. I can't do
No,
this.
he
anymore."
ain't. That's why he moved to Atlanta.
No, you can't say clearly
All
that
them
this man
strip
ain't
clubs down there.
this man ain't ready to be serious now. Because I mean that's what people took to the internet and said, man, that whole man, that's such and such, man, such. And I get it, rightfully so, because the way he presented himself in the community.
What's the difference between him and Umar other than the fact that he actually proposed?
And he got more.
That he been married before, that he, that he actually been in a relationship.
Clearly,
you ain't
clearly
never
it didn't mean nothing.
Whoa.
Clearly, it didn't mean nothing.
You ain't never seen Umar bring no woman like this is.
But I've seen someone. I've seen somebody with a high sexual appetite, and we're supposed to be entrusting him with future plans of the black community.
And when you did see Umar do it, it was fake. It was fake. It wasn't even real, bro.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
You.
No,
You're
you can't
missing
compare.
the underlying
Umar
theme.
Johnson, bro.
The underlying theme is someone with a high sexual appetite, and we're supposed to be trusting them with future plans of the black community.
Yeah,
we don't trust Umar.
But he had a high. He may have had.
No. Just because this person said, he got an engagement, he has a history, and a history you have to wait out time. How long are we supposed to wait?
Yeah, you got to give him a chance though, because
everybody gave him chances.
Everybody got a chance to redeem.
All he did was he just changed locations.
Say like somebody who's getting high. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They may have went rehab.
Would you trust that person getting high with your finances?
Not initially.
Exactly.
Not initially, but you still got to give a person a chance as long as they still living on this earth, though. Yes, you don't. Well, you don't, but you know what I'm saying. But I would.
That's your life. You chose that lifestyle. I apologize for you. It's all good. I'm just not going to do business with you.
But I'm just saying. But I would.
Always a crackhead.
But people change. Nah, no sir. It's so many people that change their life, bro.
People can change, but I ain't seen I think the people can change, but have we seen much change out of Jamal?
Nope. Bro, he just so look. Y'all got to give him a chance. Y'all already should.
All right, you got to give him a chance, man.
Give him a chance. You know what I mean? The brother just brought up in front of he did that in front of the world, though, Kenny.
That is good.
I mean, that laid up in front of the world.
That is good. To his credit, he announced it to the world. So now all these ladies that's lusting after him, now they all aware. But he got a terrible record. If we was looking at record, it's a no-go. He got, it's hard. It's hard that comment on point, yo. It's hard to trust him, yo.
To trust him,
you would be a fool to trust him.
Would you trust him around your daughter?
I would not.
Hell no.
I would not.
I wouldn't leave.
I would think my daughter is going to get cheated on, and my daughter is going to get emotionally abused. That's what I would believe.
That nigga.
I believe my daughter would get cheated on all the time and emotionally abused with Jamal Bryant.
Fool out of.
If your daughter was old enough,
he saw her walking across that stage getting a doctorate. He saw that BBL. He saw that BBL. He didn't see that doctorate. That's what was playing in his mind.
He did.
Oh, bro. Hey, man. Get a brother.
Yeah, that's what it was. That was.
And look, he could get all of the chances at all the cheeks he wants.
Okay, I mean,
she gave him the chance.
It is good that he announced it to the world.
No, it ain't.
He let the world know, like, look, I'm off the market.
He let the world know. Hey, look,
but this what he gonna do? I'ma still fuck.
Yeah.
That's what he gonna do.
I don't think so, Cardo.
He gonna be like this. Call me.
But BA, to your point, like you said, there's a big difference between Jamal Bryant and Umar Johnson. You can't compare them, man.
Yeah, I mean you can't, because Umar don't take showers. Come on, yo. You be seeing what Umar be wearing, man. This why he can't get his message across. This why his message be so funny, yo. Because of how it's packaged, yo.
Speaking of that, my client came in and said, "Is Umar a comedian or an activist?" Carter was my witness.
Young brother.
My client asked that. Yeah, he asked this. I said,
"Yo, the fact that
you asked that is terrible, yo."
What, he like 19?
Just over 20 something.
Yeah, 20,
I think he like 24.
And that might be a young man who really trying to get himself together, honestly, and see Umar, because it's conflicting. Because you see him, you're like, "Damn, that's deep."
And look
you know what I mean?
And what would be different if he was looking at Jamal Bryant?
At least Jamal Bryant, like a fly nigga, yeah, he'd be more than likely to take him up on his shit, man. Shit, I'm gonna do this church hustle and get hoes like that.
No, we don't want niggas doing the church hustle. They hustling niggas.
I'm just saying, if he looking up to a Jamal Bryant, he's more
look up to me and hustle these niggas like I hustle these niggas.
Johnson. Umar
That's
be
what Jay
just-
Morrison doing. Jay Morrison looking up the Jamal right now because he looking up
He
to a
apply- 'cause
Negro
he
that's
apply-
hustling Negroes to hustle Negroes.
Yeah, that's why he there.
Yeah, no, God.
Man, look, yo, we gotta stop. We gotta stop victim blaming. We gotta
So let me
stop
ask you this.
Yeah.
Ho. Let's think about it. So do y'all think? So y'all think that Jamal is just hustling black people?
Yes,
And why is that?
I didn't hear you. What you said?
because they let him.
All right. So do y'all think?
I didn't hear the
throughout
question.
I said, do you think Jamal is just hustling black people?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Why do you say, Kenny?
Because he's not leading them. He's
By
leading them
example.
to prosperity, and he's not leading them to clean up their lives for real.
He
Well,
ain't
I
even
mean,
the prosperity.
Like even the clip that
have you heard him
said,
preach? Have
even
you heard
the
him
clip
preach?
even the clip that you played about the housing, it was a message of prosperity in it. Like,
for
what,
him,
don't you for him though?
Oh, he said that he gonna make 150 mini homes for couples. It's gonna be one of the largest developments in the black community.
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
still got qualified to buy it.
yeah, I mean, but that's what they doing. They got programs for people to clean up their credit. They got
But
programs. He talked about there was
already-
only, you know what I mean, a certain percentage of
He
black
gonna
people.
make a lot of money.
I mean, he
It's
might
money
make money.
based at the end.
So,
It's money.
but-
He wouldn't be doing it if he couldn't make a lot of money from it.
But who
But if
behind
you-
it though?
But
Who
if it's
put-
a
Who
win-win,
put that seed money up? Because
that's
remember we were
business though.
talking. Don't those churches got big companies behind
Well,
them that dictate
Yeah, they do.
that they
Yeah.
preach stuff like that? Otherwise,
They got
get the money and the tax breaks.
Yeah, but a lot of people got big.
He like Diddy. He got puppet handlers too.
Yeah, he
That
do.
don't look like us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I mean,
Just like we thought Diddy
He could be
the
leading us to
black-owned
the
business.
slaughter.
Right.
He
It's a
could
whole
be
lot.
leading
It's a whole lot
some
of
people
black
into some bad.
on white business.
He could be
could he
leading
be
us
leading
into.
us to the slaughter, or could he be leading us in a great way?
The
Hold on.
slaughter.
Let's be real clear, because I don't want people, because people always do this. It has been the black church primarily that's been leading black people, you know, since we've been here in this country. That's been leading us in moral standards, and economic standards, and a whole bunch of different things. You know what I mean? And even liberation, you know, and even rebellions that we've had in this country.
75 years
There,
ago.
there
Can we
has
stop
been-
right there for a second?
Yes, sir.
Rebellions,
Go
right?
ahead.
Rebellions,
Years
right?
ago.
Let's stop right there real quick.
Yes,
They've
sir.
been leading us in rebellions. What percentage of black churches leading the charge in rebellion today?
Or
Zero.
even back then.
Or back
Probably.
then, like it's none of them are. If you
Yeah.
try to go to the black church and talk black nationalism, or talk, you know, if you just try to go to a black church and preach black Jesus, you gonna damn near get thrown out the church, dog. So
Well, a lot of
I
churches
don't
have
see
converted
these
over to
black
black
churches-
Jesus now.
I don't see these
Because the
churches
white man
leading
said
in
it was
rebellion. I don't see them leading in
Black man-
rebellion, and I don't see them leading in morality either.
No, you gotta say morality. How can you say not morality? I'm gonna
Yo,
tell you
look what-
how.
Okay, all right. How can I say not morality when
how can you say
pastors
that?
are officiating? Pastors are officiating the pastors are officiating the alphabet community ceremonies, and it's against their book. You are influencing us into an immoral lifestyle, and you the pastor. How you gonna have these many
Jamal
choir
Bryant
directors?
defended abortions.
And you pushing for abortions too. Some of the churches now they split on abortions. You know what I'm saying? Some of the churches be for it, some of the churches be against it. But nah, man. And what the black churches are mainly made up of single black women, right? Whoever get mad, God get mad. It's the truth.
7%.
It's the truth. It's made up of mainly single black women. You don't see these pastors trying to get these women married.
Nope.
Most of these pastors, they be shepherds over a lot of single sisters.
That's why
That makes
Jamal Bryant
it
do what he do.
easier for them to be like wolves. It makes it easy for if you got a church full of single sisters, that's easy to manipulate if you a fly nigga, as Cardo said.
And you
If you
can
a fly
vote.
nigga,
Okay.
You can
Okay,
spend
hold on.
Let me let BA.
Hold on, let
BA
BA talk.
big
Let's-
horsepower, nigga.
Let's bring it locally. We all work 219 East 25th Street.
Shout out.
Bro, you do a
Get
lot
your
of
haircut.
programs.
Get your haircut.
You do a lot of programs, right? You run a lot of stuff, right? You just talking about free cuts and all that stuff, right? Every Saturday, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How often
Set up.
has the church across the street came out and helped?
So how often have they come and help?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't.
And
Well,
there's many women that go over there because we there.
I'm not
I'm
rallying.
just saying, like you're talking about the church and,
I'm
and
not
all
rally-
these other good
I'm not
things.
rallying.
I'm not knocking that one individual church. I'm just saying it ain't hard to see stuff from the stuff you're doing from outside your door. It's weekly. Is we see it. They don't help. They don't care.
Now I would say there was a church there before. This is the second church that was there. There was a church there before.
Hey man, what have you done for me lately?
I mean, now they didn't do much, but I went over and I did attempt to talk to the pastor, of that church. I'm not rallying for all churches. What I'm saying is they do have a culture that is that's been healthy in our community. From what like if you look at the building, of these churches, if you look at like how they kept our people sane. I'm talking about, see, when you're dealing with life and death and all of that kind of stuff, funerals and all those different things that happen in life, those churches help morally to lead the way for our people. Economically, they was raising funds to, whether it was fish dinners, this dinner or that, or selling this or selling that. Though, morally, and regardless if you agree or not, their concepts of heaven and hell, and I ain't nobody's Christian, but I mean, they gave us a way. They gave us a way to get through. They gave us a way to get by. Even when we was on a plantation, wade in the water.
That was
all
different.
those Negroes. It's not different. It's not different. It's not different because
it's not the same.
Because right now, many people who call themselves conscious or whatever don't even have anything that they go to or that they're part of. That they can, what I'm saying? If something happened to you today or tomorrow, and I'm not, something happened to you today or tomorrow, and your family had to make arrangements for you, you probably don't even have that stuff in place. Because because you really probably not defined as what it is that you believe. So a lot of times people not defined what they actually believe. But the church has been like, even when people can't bury themselves because they don't have the insurance, a lot of times the churches will take them in. They'll bury those people. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot that they do in the community. They are, and most of them have at least $250,000 a year, or $500,000 a year church that they bring in, do just their church, just through their membership, or over $1 million a year. That they actually handle. Where a lot of us people who sit back and criticize ain't got none of that going on. That's all I'm saying. I mean, just notice that they have a lot of power. I mean, do they feed the homeless and stuff like that? Yeah, they do. Some of them may not get involved with what we do, but they do have their ministries where they feed the homeless. They go out, they teach, they do many different things in the community. I'm just saying, I know, and I'm not a Christian, but I did have to go back and look and say, yo, they have done a lot of work in the community. Who first?
I mean, they've also done a lot of destruction.
Bravo.
They've also done a lot of destruction too.
Huh?
They've also done a lot of,
you know why? Because they was the cornerstone of the family. The church, what I'm saying, like many times, if you had uncles and grandfathers, he may be a pastor of the church, and then you have uncles and stuff. Their foundation came out of the church. So then, there was sexual abuse that was going on. There was different things that was going on inside the church because the church was a part of the family. It was a major part of the family. So yeah, it was a lot. There is stuff that happened in the church, but we can't go away from the moral
I think the
structure that the church has brought to the community.
No, you can't knock that. You can't knock that. Morally, they've helped. I think the church is one of the things that help keep us morally kind of, like you said, kind of on the right path. But at the same time, I think, to what Cardo said, these organizations that fund these churches a lot of times get them to twist or maybe dance around certain issues, and like voting or like police brutality.
Yeah,
The black
they
church
do. They
don't
do.
say too much about that.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
do.
saying?
One of the main things the black church,
Issues the black church stay out of a lot of times.
Yeah,
the
because they make them.
church don't even preach the Bible.
They don't. That's go. We can
They
always
don't
go there.
teach the Bible in its entirety. They going to church is like almost like going to a Tony Robbins or motivational lecture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They take you on that. If you watch slave sermons, every church service is almost the same. They take you on an emotional roller coaster. They take you real low, and then by the end of the service, you at this climax, and you feel all good, and you ready to break yourself and kick out a donation. And if you single, you'll get it cheeks up to the pastor, and then you'll go right the boss
Oh,
before.
man,
Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant.
You know,
Yo,
every
come on,
organization
bro. Come on, bro.
every
I
organization got
Jamal,
their problems. Jamal definitely tapping some of them sisters, but
it's a lot of conscious dudes that wish they was Jamal.
Is he tapping or he tapped? That's what I'm saying, man. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. He tapping or he tapped.
Bankruptcy just yet.
he might have tapped, and he's thinking about retiring from tapping. Right now. He's contemplating it. I'll say that.
That nigga talk.
Yeah.
Nigga, he's still the stuff.
Man, get a man a chance, bro. Give him a chance.
Carter being rough with that nigga, yo. Damn.
Give him a chance. Now I do know
chances, man.
He can get all the chances he want to clap them BBLs down in the ATL, man. I ain't mad.
Look, man, look.
Y'all,
this is a guy, Jamal Bryant, we're talking about that took over right behind. Whoa. That took over right after. Yeah. I ain't even want to finish that one. Yeah, pause. That took over right after another guy with a sexual issue. It's like
messing with the women, he started messing with the boys.
Exactly. Like you got one dude, Eddie Long, who was
that's how much of a sexual deviant he was.
Yeah, it's like one sexual deviant left and another one
like a tag team wrestling match.
That's horrible. What that guy did was horrible. Definitely.
What Jamal did was horrible. What Jamal did? We can't say what Eddie did was horrible and what Jamal did wasn't horrible.
What Eddie did was really horrible, bro.
No, them niggas was
really horrible.
Them little niggas was with it.
We can't say one is worse than the other, yo. They both.
I think they was equally as bad.
Bro, you talking about?
They know what Eddie was doing. They had nothing to do with church. Eddie Long's penis in your behind had nothing.
The pastors in both times, the pastor knew they shouldn't have been doing.
Eddie was tricking off on them niggas. He was tricking. He was buying them some little nigga trinkets, and they was cool with it. And when he found some other little young dudes to fond, and he left them out in the cold because they got too old, then they gonna tell on them. But they was with it. They was walking around with lip gloss on and all that.
Hey,
even
horrible.
Horrible.
Same thing with Jamal.
Horrible.
Once Jamal cut him off, that's when they told on him.
Yeah, because all his baby mothers only get $1,200 a month child support. That's all they get is $1,200.
It ain't
you can't compare Eddie Long, to Jamal, man.
Yeah, they one and the same, yo.
Yeah, somebody said this won't be monetized. Yeah, Jabari, this one ain't getting monetized, Joe.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably won't.
This one.
It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good.
Sorry, man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man.
Got fine.
No, Eddie and Jamal the same. They the same in my boat, Jabari. I'm sorry. Eddie and Jamal the same in my boat. It's good that he trying to get married and do the right thing. He trying to curb his sexual appetite. But part of me believe he only trying to get married to get the people off his back, which is it might work. It might work. Maybe he'll calm down.
They gonna get on his back and they gonna get on his joint. He ain't going nowhere, yo.
Hey, look,
yo,
man.
I'm trying to give him a little. I'm trying to give him a little bit of hope.
Get a brother a chance, man.
Listen, I hope
he get all hope off that nigga.
I hope he get all he went down in the 8
So what's this about the 16-year-old? How factual was that?
That was here in Baltimore, sir. She was a member of the church. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? That was in Baltimore.
That was the first scandal. That was why the wife left him, because he got a 16-year-old pregnant at the church.
How old was he?
Well, he was grown. I know he was. He had to been at least 30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his actual.
I don't know the full
Yeah, you
details.
can look that up.
But I know, you know what I mean, a lot.
I don't know about that one, but I mean, I know about the other cheating on the wives.
But I know he has cheated. I know he has done, you know, different things, and whatever it was, you know, it wasn't against the law in general, you know what I mean. So he didn't get locked up, you know, in general, you know what I mean. But you know, just like I said, I don't know about that, you know what I mean. And I've heard a whole lot of stuff. I've heard quite a few things about Jamal, you know what I mean, about, you know, some of the stuff he did. But I've heard I've heard a lot about a whole lot of other people, and I tell you this, a lot of the people who I even see online that be pointing the finger, that be laughing and joking and stuff. I'll be like, yo, look who talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, really? You know, so a lot of people enjoy it and they pulpit off of it. But at the end of the day, you know, they don't even, at least this brother is trying to say, like, look, I'm getting married again. I'm gonna do this again. And hopefully, you know what I mean, I prayerfully hope that he do it the right way. I hope he do it the right way. That's
we so gullible.
That was put very well, Jabari. That was put very well. You got hope. You got hope for the dude, Joe.
I mean, man, we gotta have hope for somebody. Man, I done seen people around this way, you know, who like BA said, that was on crack, that was on drugs. I done seen people clean themselves up. When I seen these people, like my man always talk about, my man Earl used to be around here. Earl used to walk. Earl had his shirt off, walking up 25th Street, dancing, like, you know what I mean, just getting it in, all up down 25th Street, high as a kite. High as a kite. Used to come to Jamal, you got some work for me, man. Man, Jamal, I'm so high. Oh my God, Jamal, you know what I mean? And this was like this for like 15 years, bro. And the brother disappeared for like about a year and a half.
Okay, but now let me ask you,
I saw him up on Greenmount, and this brother totally cleaned himself up. And I done seen this happen so many different times, man. You know what I mean? Where people look like, oh, yo, count them out. But they come back around and they get themselves together and they clean themselves up. So I'm just saying, who am I to say who can't clean themselves up? That's all I'm saying.
He keep himself up from drugs.
But sexual addiction is like a drug too. Sexual addiction.
But the problem is you always around the drug. See, when you stop being a crackhead, you remove yourself from the crack. You don't see the crack. It's kind of hard to get tempted when you don't see crack.
I think that when you,
Jamal Bryant seeing crack cheeks at the church every Sunday, BBL Drizzy in the building, and that's all that's in the church. He up there spitting that hot fire. They got them shirts on. They probably opening and their legs up. Probably ain't got no drawers on. Man, that dude lives in his
That's
mind.
what used to happen to him at the empowerment temple. They used to say. Women be sitting in the front row.
They would sit in the front row with no drawers on.
Dang.
Man, listen, man, that's hard to turn down, man.
You gotta remove yourself, yo.
And then you wearing shit. He looked like the Planners nigga.
Yo, he looked ridiculous, yo.
He got the Planners.
Somebody put that. LS had put that in the chat. Said, "What is bro wearing, yo?"
The Planners outfit.
Yeah. Jabari, I don't know if he's changed, yo. I'm not convinced though.
Listen, he don't gotta change, yo.
If he want to lead black people, yo, he should change. If not, black people should stop following him.
If you follow him, you're part of the problem.
Yeah,
if
you
give him money to his church, you're part of the problem.
Agreed.
You deserve to be misled at this point, because everybody shouldn't be aware or hip to what he on. And if you still choose to go to his church every damn week, you deserve it.
But hey,
take all your damn money.
I can hear what you're saying, but you know what I mean, he's still doing a lot more work than a whole lot of other people doing out there in the community. He's still, feeding.
He
people.
working a lot of cheeks.
You know, I mean, and maybe he did, but that still don't take. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Is it? This what you start talking about? Hold on. You talking about? Is it the message or the messenger? You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
No, because it's the messenger.
He don't got no message.
Oh, this is a good question right here. This is a good question. Who would you trust with a development plan like that? Who would you? Who right now that you say that you would trust?
And the black
Someone
man?
that doesn't have statutory rape
Nobody.
allegations.
Like who? I mean, no. I'm saying who. No, let's throw out on that. Who would you trust?
Nobody.
What development
See,
plan
that's
we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about? That housing?
Yeah, like
housing
the
plan?
plan. Yeah, like the plan. Yeah, like he said. Who would you trust? Like, see, this is the big question. Like, do you just not trust black people at all?
No.
Most of them no.
I mean,
I didn't see too many scammers.
So, and then most of them black. So now we supposed to just give up on black people.
No, I ain't saying that, but I'm gonna just assume you're a scammer until you prove to me that you're not. Like I said on the last video.
yeah, I
I
mean,
meet
I would
you
have
and I
to
don't
see
know
their
you like that.
resume.
You
Like,
got
what have
big
they done in the
plans for the
past?
community? And for one, I'll tell you this: if you call out other scammers, I might believe you more. Jamal Bryant don't call. He hang with scammers. He hanging with Jay Morrison and them. He's showing
That's
him
a
the
great
game
point.
on how to finesse niggas. No.
That's a good point.
And Jay
That's a good
Morrison,
point.
he know Jay Morrison took that money from black people, 15,000 black people to be exact.
Well,
And if
And
a
Jamal
pastor know
Bryant,
you
he
done
don't
did, you done
and then
robbed.
guess what?
He was at the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Black House. Jamal Bryant was there. Them niggas.
Jamal Bryant as a pastor and a moral authority figure that he is. If he know Jay Morrison robbed people and he ain't giving the money back, then he need to hold bro accountable and make sure bro admit his faults. You can't be robbing that many people. Like $11 million don't just shrivel up. Yeah, if anything, Jay, if Jay
but that
Morrison
ain't his
don't
project though. That ain't his project though.
But
that ain't
Jamal.
I mean, you can't answer for another man's project. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he supposed to do?
Are you being like
but if
the
you gonna be
advocate
next
right now,
to me,
or are you
if you're gonna
serious?
be next to me, I'm gonna make sure you answer for it because you ain't gonna be next to me.
Hold up. Like, are you playing advocate, or are you being like you?
No,
dead serious?
I'm being. Can you answer for another man's like if Kenny had, you know what I'm saying, like for instance, Kenny had his betting ring or whatever, you can whatever, you know, you can't answer. Or Kenny had a business. Can you answer for his business? Like, you know, you support him. You might support him. That might be your friend.
If I know that he has followers, and most of his followers are probably somewhat followers of mine, then I have the obligation to say something so that my people, which is his people, they about to say.
He got a big enough platform. Somebody would have heard something.
Would you hear? Would you hear when he talk about
what he said? He said BA said if some of Jay Morrison followers are also Jamal Bryant followers, that could be very likely down there in Atlanta. Some of Jay Morrison's followers that donated to.
They let him in the church.
That's what he's saying, though. That's what
preach at the church.
Go ahead, BA.
Yeah, well.
So
that's
yeah,
what he's saying. Yeah,
what I'm saying is like,
saying. Go ahead, BA.
I know the people that's being affected. So yes, I'm in it. Period. And somebody else is doing wrong, and I'm the pastor, bro. Like, that's my job. That's my job to put my people on notice.
Not only did he not call out, he
has his economic program, and Jay Morrison got his. You know what I'm saying?
Job to protect his flock.
What I'm saying is, he didn't say, you know, anything about Jay Morrison and the program that he got going on. He said we as a church. He talk about, you know, what is it, the new birth? He talk about them. He ain't say nothing about old Jay Morrison. He ain't say,
but he let Jay
Morrison
preach at that church.
Yeah. He's
problem.
endorsing Jay Morrison. If a pastor allows you in his pulpit, he endorsing you.
Now, was that because
a pulpit is a very serious thing to a pastor? Pastors don't even like people standing at their pulpit without their permission.
Is that because Jamal was a scammer that he let, or did he actually at one time believe in what he was saying?
Jamal scammed women out of drawers.
He condoned it.
Jamal scammed women out of drawers.
But he condoned it. What Jay Morrison is definitely a scam.
Watch who you stand next to.
You can't stand next to
what I'm saying is
at that, and not call it out.
At that time, did he know that he was a scammer? You know what I mean? Did he know that he was scamming black people? Because sometimes you can stand with people, you might not even know that they was a scammer.
He know
before a person scam you. Before a person scam you might not even know that you don't know they're a scammer.
But he know now.
He might know now.
He know now.
So what he supposed to do now? He stop working on what he
Call
doing
it
and say,
out.
"Hey, look,
You supposed to call it out.
y'all, you know, man, y'all want everybody to call people out.
You
know what
got to
I'm
tell
saying?
Jay Morrison to make it right.
He may have called. He may have done
You got
that.
to
You don't
tell
know
Jay
what he
Morrison
did.
to make it right.
He ain't make that right.
How you know? How you know he ain't got
When
on the
you
phone
a
like
public,
Jay?
Man,
What
you
doing,
got
man?
3 more hours. We can go all night. I can show you how he ain't make it right.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of proof on that.
All
He
right.
ain't make that right.
Well, you bring it back next week. You bring it back next week for part 2, and we'll bring the stuff to the table. Yeah, get that pork down. Put that pork down, man.
don't align you. Don't let people who scam the people stand too close to you without answering for what they've done.
That's like
that's
a
what
dude got money on his head in the hood, and you know
You
he
wouldn't
got
let
money.
him come stand next
You
to
ain't
you.
trying to be nowhere next to that dude.
That's what. That's a perfect analogy. Yeah, Cardo. That's exactly what it's like. If a dude got money on his head and 1,000 people are looking for him to kill him, Jabbar, you wouldn't let him stand right next to you. You're gonna be like, yo, you gotta go handle that.
Not only
first
did
so
he
you come
not stand
next to me,
let him stand next to him, he brought him in his house.
Yeah, you brought him in the house. Like, if I got a $50,000 bounty on my head, you're not gonna want me in your house.
What he did. I don't know much about Jay Morrison besides the small stuff. So what he did, let me ask you this: did he break the law? Is he going to jail?
It's looking like he committed negligence.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever he did, he gonna have to pay for it. He gonna have to pay for it. I got many friends around me that I had around me that broke the law. You know what I'm saying? And when they broke the law and they did stuff to people, I got many different people that was friends with me that sold crack to people. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to them like, yo, you know what I mean? Yo, stop selling that crack. You know what I'm saying? Stop selling that crack to people. You know what I mean? Yo, stop doing this and stop doing that.
Maybe you should have.
A lot of us should have, but we didn't. And y'all knew people that did that. Y'all know people who do it to this day.
Yeah, but we ain't trying to lead people.
You know what I mean? Y'all ain't.
We're not trying to lead black people.
You are.
Jabari, there's a big difference. There's a big difference.
Jabari,
there's a big difference when you have as many followers as Jamal Bryant and Jay Morrison, yo. It's a level. What these brothers trying to say when we not trying to lead people, it's on a different level, yo. Our level that we talking about is nowhere close to those two levels. They are affecting tens of thousands of people every time they open their mouths.
Y'all talking about what y'all want him to do. You know what I'm saying? Is he doing the work that he's supposed to be doing?
No.
Is he out?
No.
Is he out building in the community? Or y'all want him to, y'all just want him to pick up the platform and just call people out all day?
No, he not.
He would do more of a service to black people.
Jamal Bryant is not pocket watching, man. He not the
He
pocket
would do
watcher.
black
You got a problem with
service.
See, this is what it is. Jabari got a problem with pocket watcher calling out black people. That's really what it is. I'm glad it came out. Jabari, you really got a problem with pocket watcher calling out black people.
Hey, defense attorney for scammers.
How come you being a defense attorney for scammers right now?
Why don't the pocket watcher call out white people?
Scammers hard.
No,
he do call out white people.
He do call out white people.
Call out white. You need to watch.
He called out Grant Cardone. He called out Grant Cardone.
How many? What's the comparison of black people to white people?
It's more black.
I know it is.
He knows.
But he still call out white though.
Would the black man be more in tune with black people?
He still call out white. You said do he call out white? You ain't
a
say
black man would be more in tune with black people.
Even though he has.
Hold on. Let be
even though he has, what that got to do with our community? Shouldn't we know the scammers of our own community?
So we should just ignore our own?
No, we should. No, we should. We should know. You know what I mean? But when you look at people who just sit there and and he did this and he did that and take great joy in bringing black people there. You know what I'm saying?
I thank him for that. I mean?
Yeah, take great joy. And
he saved me a lot of money.
He got some questionable stuff. I mean, and that's good. He got some questionable things himself.
And we celebrate when the drug dealer goes to jail. If we have a crack dealer on our block that's raking in tens of thousands of dollars on our block every day, should the other black people of that community have a sigh of relief and a moment of celebration when he's finally gone?
Should you?
Yeah.
They did it immediately, man.
Even if it was your cousin?
Yeah.
Even if it was your brother, you'd be celebrating.
No, listen.
No, don't
Wrong.
We all got cousins.
My cousin was a drug dealer. And my cousin let his stupid behavior get him locked up for 10 years in Eastern Shore, Maryland.
We
celebrate.
never get nowhere because we don't have no moral code.
Y'all had a party.
Thank you, Carter. How we gonna have a moral code if we gonna keep being?
We don't even agree on what's right and what's wrong.
Thank you.
And that
Thank you.
and that gets to a whole nother subject.
Which is why we shouldn't trust each other.
Yeah. You know what? But that gets to another subject though. You know what I'm saying? That gets to what are people committing themselves to that has a moral code. You know, I know Kenny, you know what I'm saying? He do the Hebrew Israelite thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know that, you know what I mean, many other people do other things, but then there is no code in the black, you know what I mean, in the black community, because people are not committed to anything. People ain't a part of no groups. They ain't a part of no religions. They ain't a part of no organizations. Let's be real. You know what I mean? How can there be a code when you ain't a part of nothing?
Because the people in charge be scammers.
Yeah.
I would say this: if you're gonna join something, make sure they call out debauchery. If you join in an organization and they don't call stuff out like Jay Morrison or like Umar Johnson, you shouldn't be there, because they're gonna scam you and not want it to be called out too. Because if they don't call out scammers, then that means they're gonna try to scam you later and try to cover it up and have it not be called out.
Yeah.
So if you're in an organization and they not calling other
every
organization,
like a lot of times organizations, you know, strategically, they stay away from different things, you know what I mean? Because it's not strategic for them to actually go and start calling people out and doing that. They focus on their work more so than to be out calling other people out.
But some of them low key.
Sometimes you do have to call people out. Sometimes you do. But then you got all these people running around like, hey, he got to call this person out. He got to do this and he got to do that. People out there doing their own work. And y'all, you know what I mean? Because they ain't doing what you want them to do.
No,
because they ain't doing what you want them to do. Because they ain't doing what you want them to do.
But that's what every organization is.
So
what you want them to do.
When you align with certain people, like you're doing your own thing, Jabari. I'm doing my own thing. But if I align myself and I'm publicly taking pictures with you, you letting me speak at your organization, I'm letting you speak at my organization, though we have different works, we are aligning to a degree. And I gotta vet the person that I'm aligning with, making sure, like Cardo said, to use Cardo's metaphor again, I gotta make sure the person that I'm letting come speak to my organization ain't got a bounty on his head. Because if he got a bounty on his head and people out to kill him because he done did them wrong, I don't want him putting information in my people's head. Like you bringing your enemies over to my organization.
I know many organizations, you know what I mean, that's in the community.
That's the problem right there.
Being a leader.
It's like Sinetta not wanting to call out polite. Sinetta not wanting to call out polite. It hurt his reputation.
Yeah,
when Sinetta was defending polite, it hurt his reputation.
Yep. It did because you gotta.
But
that was a long train.
Make it right.
That was a long train that I'm going back and forth. And at that point he should have been called him out when he started saying a whole lot of stuff, because they had a whole lot of back and forth stuff going.
But he was getting money with
They had stuff going on in public. You know.
Now does it seem odd that Jay Morrison had a legacy center where he was trying to put black business in, right? And he was trying to basically make like a little strip where he was going to have all these black businesses come to in Atlanta. Is it a coincidence that Jamal Bryant's trying to do something similar and Jay Morrison is one of his advisors in it? Or is let me not say advisor.
He's not an advisor.
I ain't gonna say advisor, but he's
the
close friend. Y'all it seemed like y'all trying to scam the same way almost.
And they in
the Black Legacy building is about to get sold.
Look, Atlanta is the home for black
scammers. Everybody ain't a damn scammer though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying everybody.
They got everything out first. They got to prove they not first.
If you got a big platform, you probably
when we ask, you know what I'm saying, y'all can't give no names of nobody that you would even trust. Who the person asked the question? Who would you trust?
All right, I would trust Bishop Nathaniel Israel of Israel United in Christ. That's who I would trust.
Is that who y'all go back up to?
No, it ain't. You ask them for their name. They don't have a name. I mean, you ask for a name.
Hold up, I can't hear you. BA, what you on mute?
If I had millions at my resource to do what I want, I will look up people like a King Randall and stuff like that, because his track record is starting to speak for itself. He doesn't have scandals and things like that. He's doing positive things, I physically see it. So it is certain people that
and
you
he's
can
not
say,
making a concerted effort to raise money. He's just saying, this is what I'm doing. If you want to help, here you go. He's not saying, hit the cash app. I'm
That's why I
raising
would
this
choose-
amount of money. I'm trying to rebuild Black Wall Street. His whole thing is, this what I'm doing with the little I got. I'm showing these young boys how to fix cars, this, that, and the third.
It's
If you
passive
want to help
aggressive
me,
though.
here's where you could donate.
It's still passive aggressive because you know what I mean. Even
But
though
he's not
saying,
making a
ain't-
big effort to
ain't-
raise
ain't-
money, though.
ain't that the same person that Kanye gave money to?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That at this point, it's passive aggressive. Like you like, look, y'all, I ain't doing such.
But
he's
that's the best way to do it.
Popular. He popular enough to be. I mean, but it's a lot of people all over the country, bro, that's doing the same thing that don't get that recognition. You know what I mean? And they can't sit back. So some kind of way he got popular enough to get into the eyes of
Social
people like,
media.
people
He
like
young
Kanye
guy.
West, and they giving him money. I mean, which is
He
good.
young
I
guy.
mean, I appreciate that because he doing work in the community. But there's a lot of people that's doing work in the community that don't know Kanye West. You know,
Yeah.
Kanye West giving you money, you know what I'm saying? And then other people gonna follow when they know Kanye West giving you money. So yeah,
Yeah.
he can be like, yeah, look, I ain't raising no. If y'all want to give, you can. But you know, once the big people start giving money, everybody gonna give money, bro. That's
when
just
people
how it works.
believe in you, yo, they'll give money,
He
man.
did the work
I
first.
mean,
Yeah.
if you look at Umar, and when people believe in you, they'll give you their money. If you're not getting money out to people, they don't believe in what you're pushing. That's what it is.
All of them got, the thing is, all of them got money out the people. Is what they did when they got the money was the problem.
Yeah.
Every last one of them, you can go down the
Umar
line.
got money out of me.
Even
Umar
down to
got me to
small organizations that collected money. Is
I
what
think
they
so-
do
I
with
think-
when they
I
get the
think-
money.
Some of these people start off and they mean well. And
Yeah,
I think
they fumble the
I
bag.
think at the end of the day, people fumble the bag, and it comes off as it was just one big scam. Now, at some point though, it becomes like, honestly, you know what I mean? I think like even what Umar doing right now, at some point it becomes like, wait a minute, he's still doing this and he not producing. Then you really start thinking scam because it's been over 10 years. You know what I mean?
He's
And nobody's been as long as Umar been talking about. Oh yeah, this is a new date. How many dates Umar gave to open up his
Like
his
10
place?
of them.
Yeah, so like 10 different dates. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, you start looking like, damn, yo, come on, bro. You know, but some people really just fumbled the bag. That's just real. They fumbled the bag. They messed that
And
money
they
up.
shouldn't try to raise money no more.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I ain't saying they shouldn't try to raise money no more, but they still need to clean
Because
up
they can't
whatever
keep
they
wasting
messed up.
people money, especially if we the
Yeah.
people that's at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes you do.
We can't afford them to fumble.
Yeah,
We really just can't. I mean, like you
If you're
pretty much
confident, just say so and sit down.
in the black community, you really got one shot for real. We don't have time to keep giving you like
but
3,
you know,
4 shots.
even people that
Look at Umar.
go into business.
Right.
Yeah, even people that go into business a lot of times, you know what I mean? Like they may have 6, 7 businesses before they even get a business that's prosperous, that's making money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? So say it again.
I said they should use their own money for that, not other people.
Yeah, but people don't. But that's how business is, though.
Okay. So
You know what I mean?
so you got some people like that might have a questionable reputation. That might have a questionable reputation, past or whatever the case may be, and they do. Then they have the opportunity to do something, and then they fumble it. Like you don't get a second try after that. The reason why I brought it up, Zaza Ali, like she had a questionable reputation. It was questionable, nothing crazy, but questionable. And then she fumbled the bag when she had her own thing.
Royally,
like you set it up, and then you did it. I can't. What you want us to do at this point? We can't trust you. You messed up.
Incompetent. You're incompetent. Have a seat.
I mean, she definitely
Get a
messed
job.
up. Yeah, she messed that bag up. I mean, ain't no doubt about it. But at least she did come out and say that she did mess that bag up, though.
She
did
had
admit to it.
because she was trying not to.
You know,
She was trying not to.
But some people still won't say that though. Some people still be like, nah. I mean, look at like Umar. You know what I'm saying? Like he won't say he fumbled that and he messed that money up. A lot of people ain't gonna admit that he messed that bag up. So I would say with her, at least she said, "Yo, I messed up. I messed that money up."
I give her a E for effort for that. I wouldn't put no more money in her hand though.
Yeah. I mean, no, and I feel you. I feel you if you wouldn't, because that's the record. You know what I mean? So I definitely I get it, man. I get it, man.
So
Definitely.
so we're just saying. You said give Jamal a chance, right? And we just saying he has a questionable pass. His pass is shaky, right?
You talking about so far as the marriage or anything?
It's a part of your character at this point. You might be easily tempted by that particular whatever your vice is, right? It's just it is what it is. So if he gets into a situation where he has
when you say easily tempted, what you mean, like
tender dick? He weak for the coochie.
I thought that was pretty obvious. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now you got this millions at your disposal to supposed to do right. How do you know that somebody else might come at you in a certain light? And then you be like, well, damn, he fucked up, he messed up again. And then you're going to look at his past like, well, why did y'all give him a chance anyway? He been messing up.
Yeah.
No one's trying to fall for that. But if I keep listening
to when nobody call it out,
it doesn't seem that way.
And then when nobody call it out.
But then at what point?
That's what make everybody.
Hold. But at what point though? No, seriously. Let's just deal with like spirituality. At what point, when somebody is trying to redeem themselves, at what point do people get a chance to clean up any mess that they have done before in their life? At what point? Because there is a point. You know what I mean? You may have a record where you've been doing this. You know what I mean? Where you've been doing this or doing that, whatever it may be. At what point do you get a chance as a human? Because every day you wake up, you get a chance to make it right again. You know, that's just like people, you know what I'm saying? Like even losing weight and doing all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I may have been on 150 diet so far, you know what I'm saying? But it might be that 151st diet that I was on.
No. In that example, I'll be a fool to invest in you to lose weight. I'll be a fool for it.
Right.
Because although you might be right.
Right.
Although you might be right.
But that don't mean that don't mean that I won't change my life. You know what I mean? Even though you don't believe
it. But you're right. It's always a possibility, but chances are I can't. If you have a low chance, I shouldn't invest in that low chance.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do it.
We can't keep betting the house on habitual fuck ups.
Sometimes you lose the grace of the people, and you got to prove yourself. That's all I'm saying.
No, you
know
don't.
What I mean?
Sometimes you could just sit down, just stay out the way. Don't ask the people for more money.
In life, right? We mess up, no doubt. Some people go to jail for their mess ups, right?
Yeah.
They come back. You served your time. You don't get a second try to do what you did to get in trouble with.
I'm gonna sell.
You gotta pick a different lifestyle now.
Yeah.
So the redeemable quality of you, yes, as a human, you got another chance. Okay, so you was in the stock market and you did some shady stuff in the stock market. Guess what? You got to go to farming or something like that now. You can't go back into that type of market.
Like they did Wolf of Wall Street. He can't sell another stock on Wall Street after what he did with that insider trading shit. He had to go to jail. He had to give up his license, and he can't touch Wall Street.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yeah, but you can. They let you make the right, but you don't get to fuck us over again.
That's not. That's not in every field, though. What I'm saying, you know what I mean? Long as you living, you got a chance to redeem yourself and whatever it may be. That's
Jamal
all I'm
can redeem himself.
That's all I'm saying, and not just Jamal. I'm talking about many of the people that's in the Baltimore community. So many people in Baltimore that done some real messed up and crazy stuff in the community. They got to clean themselves up. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people. I mean, some people you ain't gonna give a chance. It depends on what people did to you. Some people may have done some stuff to you, and you be like, nah, you don't get another chance. Some people may have done some real crazy.
But it depends on what they need a chance with.
Yeah.
And what they need. Because see, the thing is the problem is people want redemption at other people's cost. You want somebody to dig in their pocket to fund your redemption. And with that, I say, fuck no.
Right.
Nah, nigga, keep my money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Are y'all talking about Jamal? Was this about Jamal?
Yeah. I'm saying don't give Jamal Bryant no damn money.
So with Jamal,
you could be a faithful husband and broke, nigga.
What money did Jamal mess up though?
I'm just saying he collected money from black people.
No. So this is kind of related to what I was saying, Kenny. You was going for that. I'm saying if he has a questionable past, right?
So you talk about finance.
Let's say he has millions at his disposal at this particular point in time. How do I know that whatever major pass questionable won't creep up again? And then you're gonna blow something. You're gonna mess something up.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna look back. The outsiders are gonna look and say, "Why'd y'all give him that chance to begin with?" It doesn't. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
That's what we're going back and forth.
That makes perfect sense. Like we would be fooled. It's like the old saying, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." I'm the fool now. You know what I'm saying? And so Jamal has done this too many times. Like he has
what messed up the money?
No. As far as when you're a leader of a church, especially because you are a moral figure. You're a moral.
The trust of the people.
People put a lot of trust in pastors to lead them the right way in life. So there's a big weight on a pastor. If you want to be the leader and get all the money coming to you, get all the glory coming to you, you got to take all the accountability when things go wrong. And you got to take all. And Jamal really hasn't shown that he's been accountable. He got caught cheating.
Jamal still got a following of people.
He got time to grow, but why can't you? That's what I wanted to ask you, right? If a leader mess up, don't he need to step down? If a leader mess up, shouldn't he step down?
No, not in the black community.
No, but but should he? If we ask him,
but in the black community,
Jamal ain't never stepped down. He never stopped being a pastor, leading these women.
At one point, he did step down for a while.
No, he didn't. He just moved.
At one point, At one point, it was a time when some stuff was going on where he did step down for a while. I think his father's still living, right?
Yeah.
I think his father got involved or something like that. You know what I mean?
You can forget. You can. I see somebody wrote in the church, all is forgiven, right? And you should be forgiven, right? But you don't have to be. You can be forgiven. Like, let's say you our pastor. We can forgive our pastor, but also have him come down from being the pastor. Yeah. You can't lead the flock no more because you are being a wolf to the flock.
You shouldn't get the opportunity to mislead the people again.
Yeah, you don't get the opportunity no more to mislead until you show a record of your changed behavior. We don't have a record of changed behavior out of it.
Right. Okay, but the record wouldn't he be on the right course of change that he's now getting engaged again? That he's, you know what I mean? That he's made himself unavailable.
But he's still the pastor though.
Wait a minute. So what should Jamal do at this point? So he shouldn't try no more. He should step down from the church and just say, I give up.
As soon as he should be pastor right now.
Church. He should be an usher or something. He could work in the church.
Be pastor.
Play the tambourine or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Earn your way back to pastor.
I got an example for you.
You don't have to be out in the front. You don't have to be in the spotlight. You can get married. You ain't even got to make a big announcement about it. Holler at us after y'all been married 10 years with no scandal. Then see, that's the standard. We got to raise the standard on these people that we put in these high positions.
So that's the standard. So that's the standard we put on. That's the standard we put on everybody that they give us 10. That they give us 10 years. 10 years. Without,
you can't lead for 10 years.
Let me
be perfect.
It's two
things.
10 years.
Yeah.
First thing,
exactly.
You just said 10 years, right? That was your conviction on Umar that he was a fraud because you said he was doing it for about 10 years. So that could be factual based off of what you said earlier. But y'all remember Bill Clinton, right?
Yeah.
President, right, of the United States.
Yeah, white man. He ain't got the same.
No, but what did he do?
They called him the first black president. Maya Angelou did some
adultery type stuff, right? And then he got out of there, right?
Yeah,
he did. So we're saying we can't trust your judgment as a leader of a nation because you have a wicked past. Like we can't. Wait
a minute, did he step down early?
No, he got impeached. He didn't
get impeached. They got him out of there. Impeach means they want him gone.
But see, white people did that. See, what black people, when Marion Barry was smoking crack with that skeezer in the hotel room, we voted him
shot. We want to vote that guy back in.
We voted him back in. See, we love low life niggas, and we don't like.
Jabari,
we love low life.
You made him mad with the Marion Barry, yo. You made him mad with the Marion Barry.
I mean, Marion Barry made more millionaires than any black person, you know what I'm saying, throughout this country, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, like he did get himself in some trouble, some bull stuff. So what you think should have happened to Marion Barry? He should have went back. He should have ran again.
He should have been held accountable.
He was held accountable.
He shouldn't have got a chance to mislead black people again.
So how did he mislead him by his immoral conduct?
Yes. You got some. The best way to lead is the way you lead yourself in your own life.
Jabari, why you can't get the moral conduct part, man? Like
no, it's not because y'all pulpitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Y'all everybody sitting here acting like y'all some angels from heaven above. You know what I mean? That your family, that people in your family been angels from heaven above, and you ain't looking at the good stuff that Marion Barry brought to the people.
That's a straw man argument that has not been said. We have not made it sound like that at all.
The people did vote him back in because he was a good man.
You know
what they say? You should.
What was they mad at? Hold on. He said the people was mad. What was they mad about?
You should never deify any human being. Why do you?
But that's what we do
until they go. You know
what
I'm saying?
Deify every.
What was the people mad about that they voted Marion back in? What was black people mad about? What was black people mad about that they voted Marion back in?
Black people wasn't mad. We was the ones that voted them back in.
See, I was back in.
The difference is
black people
Bill Clinton got
in.
caught up in this scandal. White people voted him out. Black man got caught smoking crack with the. They voted him back in.
They still looked out.
See, this is how forgiving we are.
Marion Barry was there to do drugs and get cheats, yo. Marion Barry was there to do drugs.
He wasn't leading himself.
You can't trust a man to lead.
The best way to lead is by the way you lead yourself.
Was Marion Barry one of the greatest mayors that ever existed?
He was not leading. He was not a good leader of himself.
Okay, but was he a great leader? Did he do things?
No,
do things
you got to lead yourself right.
So Marion Barry ain't make more, wealthy communities in the DC area than anybody
else.
Look at him now. He gone.
But look at the communities now. PC County, a damn war zone. That was once the richest black county outside of DC.
Yeah, and he had a lot to do with that.
I'm not saying that you can't be a good leader and have things wrong with you morally. But what I am saying is when your immoral shortcomings do show themselves, you got to sit down for a while.
So what y'all saying is
you got to sit down.
One person do one thing, sit down. You know what I mean? That's what y'all
zero
tolerance.
Not forever.
Zero tolerance for black people.
Those are the standards we need right now.
You ain't got to sit down forever. Elijah Muhammad didn't sit Malcolm down forever, but he thought Malcolm did something morally wrong and he took his post. That's what you do. Why we can't get this? That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
Jamal ain't never sat down.
He ain't that.
Marion Barry had to suffer.
He got a promotion.
Hold on. Marion Barry had to suffer public humiliation in front of everybody.
Black people.
Yes, he did. He did.
Black people wasn't laughing at him.
And at first they
voted him back in.
Yeah, but they did after a while.
We love low life niggas.
So
Marion
Marion
Barry celebrate drug dealers so much.
Okay, all right. So I guess as black people we just ain't got a chance then. You know what I mean?
We need to check out moral compass.
Especially since y'all don't.
Every last one of us.
We need to check out moral compass, yo. That's dead.
Every last one of us.
But first, we need to become a part of something. We need to become a part of something.
But if what my man, what's his name, Uncle T say, it take a village. But what if the village is retarded? A lot of the leaders of these organizations is stupid.
Yeah, but if you ain't a part of the village and you ain't a part of nothing in the village, then what you saying? You just an individual inside the village with your own moral code. But you know what I mean? But you got to bring in other people. You got to get other people into your code, you know what I'm saying, to agree with the same thing that you said. So we got so many renegade individuals running around in this community. And so and then when the powers that be,
that's the case.
No, I mean it ain't
gonna be just one organization.
It should just really be one organization nationally for black people if that's the case.
You talking like that?
That ain't gonna be that.
You sound like me right now. What we doing? You sounding like me right now. What we doing?
Who, me?
Yeah. You talking about we need to be a part of one ideology pretty much.
I ain't say that.
Well,
I I said we need to be part of organizations that have moral codes. Each organization
That's
has
an ideology, yo.
No,
You telling people to pick one ideology.
No, I'm not saying pick
You're
one.
just trying to word it differently.
No, bro. You could Nation of Islam don't have the same moral code as your organization.
But if you send somebody, if you Jabari tell them they should go there, you would be picking one ideology for them.
No. I mean,
you're saying that we need to pick an ideology and stick to it.
You need to pick something, is what I'm saying, bro. You ain't gotta just, if it's the Nation of Islam, whether it's the Hebrew Israelites,
right,
whether it's Christianity,
okay,
or whatever.
Would you say black people are doing that right now?
No,
black people not part of organizations.
They ain't not massively. No, we got a whole bunch of individuals that's out here. People not even though you got the Christian church ain't what it used to be. Ain't the Nation of Islam ain't all the way what it used to be. Nothing. The family structure ain't what it used to be. They're in these
organizations. They're in these things though.
Because people starting to wake up.
They in these things and it ain't working. So what's the problem?
When people wake up, they're waking up to what and to do what?
A lot of these organizations got a lot of con artists in them, and they're getting away from them.
All right, so then they waking up to be a part of nothing.
Yeah. Because it's safer that way. Because here's the problem.
How is it safer? It's safer and it's non-productive.
It's safer. It's safer for the organization leader.
What you saying is safe for them to not get taken advantage of? They won't get taken advantage of that way?
It's safe for them to not mislead certain people because it could be a problem for that person. See, a lot of them people that lead these organizations, they don't understand. You can't afford to mislead the wrong person.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't going to deal with it the same way.
Yeah.
So some people you should leave alone.
Yeah.
Every organization that's out here that's started by black people is not trying to rob black people. I want the family to understand that. I want the family, you know what I'm saying, that's out here to you know what I mean? Like, yo, there's a lot of great black people that's doing stuff in the community. And I don't want, as it's being presented here, that don't trust no black person around. You know what I'm saying? Trust no black person. You know, that's just like BA always trying to find some. That's just like BA always trying to find some big, great white hope. You know what I mean? In the sports industry, you know what I'm saying? That he always want to portray in front of the people. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Man, find somebody black that you really like, man. Black shots shoot just like white shots do, man. You know what I mean?
Just
for some reason, you think that basketball land different out there. Now.
We not saying don't trust no black people.
That's how it's coming across, though, man.
Yeah, I'm saying go in.
That's how it's coming across to someone that doesn't think things all the way through.
Okay.
Think things all the way through.
It comes across like that to a gullible person.
Think it through again, and then 3 more times. And if something don't feel right, stay away from it. Keep your money in your pocket.
We had a similar conversation when we was talking about 19 keys, and we was talking to another individual.
Hold up.
Scammer.
Another con artist.
Before we go into that, I am broadcasting from a location unknown right now, and I am not home right now, fellas. And I'm looking at this goddamn. I'm looking at this time, and I'm like, wait, but hold up. We gonna have to continue this next week. Because this could go on forever, and I see it's 11:30 at night right now, and I need to get home.
Right.
Yeah,
where I'm broadcasting from.
I'm just going upstairs to go to sleep. So
yeah, exactly. I still got.
How you getting up here?
I'm sitting.
Yeah, Jabari, get home, yo. You gotta get home, yo.
Yeah, heck yeah, I gotta get home, man.
Thought you had just spending the night bag, Jabari.
No, man. Look, I'm sitting here looking at this time like, oh shit, we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes up at this joint, man.
Yeah,
I should have brought my spending night. I should have brought my spending night bag. Get in trouble when I get.
We shouldn't have kept you so long, man.
Oh no, man. We in here doing what we do. Hey, look, family, this is what we do in the barbershop. We have great conversations like this. Sometimes
we often prove why Jabari is awfully wrong most of the time.
Yeah, we are normally getting on Jabari like this, family. It's normally we normally beat him down from time to time. It's not all the time, but every week.
Everybody gets their issues, man. Everybody.
I normally get beat down.
Everybody get their issue, man.
okay.
When it comes to Black Hope, yes, you do.
Black Hope.
Yes.
Yeah. You know
Because
why?
you put your hope in individuals, and individuals will let you down.
Jabari be the black scammer defendant out here, yo.
No. I be believing in black people, and I know I don't fall into the thing that black people ain't shit. You know what I mean? I know that we're great people.
But you fall into the scammers of the community. That's what you fall into.
I don't like how you trying to paint us tonight, yo. You trying to paint us like we saying black people ain't shit, yo.
Y'all saying black people ain't shit.
That's why we
y'all saying black people ain't shit. Hold up.
You be trying to slide little shit in there,
shit.
yo.
Some of these niggas ain't shit. We need to be honest.
And a lot of these white folks ain't shit even. And out here, all these people, all these programs we talk about, all they all talk about is black people.
Trying to fix the black community, we gotta talk about the people that ain't shit in our community first.
Yeah, and we gotta still talk about how they got to be the way that they are too. We can't never forget that.
You can't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Yeah, all right, man. You just go and find yourself another great white hope to look into. in that Tom Brady picture you got hanging over the top of your damn bed. Man, I'm out of here, man.
Oh my lord, Joe. My lord, Joe.
Hey, fam,
I don't Tom Brady at all. Just want to let the people know.
It's been good, man. I appreciate the brothers, man, for being here tonight. Like I said, everybody here is barbers at Conscious Heads Barbershop. Come on in, get a haircut. We have conversations like this all the time, and come on in and join us. And we gotta get out of here tonight, but we will see y'all next week. I know it's been a while. Like I said, it's been 3-4 weeks since we saw y'all before. I mean, since we've been back, but we will be back next week with another part, and it'll be hot and on. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of your
Super Bowl without a white quarterback.
Hey, we out of here. We out of here. We out of here on that note. We out of here. This boy talking crazy. Good night, family. Good night.